it that gives us purpose? What is it that gives the war purpose? Vanquish the foes of Himmler. The heretic, the alien, the mutants, the heretic, the alien, the mutants. What is it to be an enemy of the Emperor? What is to be down? What is it to be the instrument of the Emperor's damnation? We, the Space Marines, the angels of death. What is it to be a Space Marine? It is to be pure, to be strong, to show no pain, no mercy, no remorse, no remorse. What is it to be pure? To know no fear. It is in God's faith. Heresy grows from idleness. To admit defeat is to blaspheme against the Emperor. For those who seek perfection, there can be no rest on this side of the grave. Even a man who has nothing can still offer his life. The man who has nothing can still have faith. Success is measured in blood. Yours or your enemies.
Finally, it has come. That which we feared most. You told me a long time ago, old friend, one must always leave one's mark upon a plan. Without a signature, a plan is meaningless. One must devote oneself to it. Utterly. With total conviction. I have lain my hand upon this plan, this terminus decree, this fail-safe. I pray it will never return. For when it returns, the galaxy will never be the same again. The fires of war will have been to embers as to what is to come. My sigil rests alongside your own. We have both given ourselves to this. I offer no comfort. Make no mistake, it will return. When it does, when it does, the galaxy will burn in the fires of black.
Hello, and welcome to Potato Tales RPG. The table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. It's been a little while. Katie and I have officially relocated across the entire damn country, and everything is busy as balls. Why is that? Audio capture. Everything should be audible on stream. You'll also notice on stream the return of the Piggy Cam, because they're in the office with me again now. So I do fully expect my viewership to drastically increase with the introduction of Piggy Cam. Because quite frankly, that's the main reason to watch, if there ever was one. So, we are back with Warhammer 40k Blackthrone. Where last we left off, the party had been travelling through the forge rings of Urgazag, point to point, making their valiant defences and their fights against the enemy. You were ambushed by berserkers of Khorne, who launched an all-out assault on your massive locomotive that you were wielding. However, slipping through the cracks during that combat, and quite frankly the dice were horrifically against David, and poor Liam took some pretty bad hits as well, actually.
I mean, I started alright, just smashed a squad of Zerkers, and then when they got a chance to swing back, it just went
yeah, it was rough.
From there.
It was rough. There's no two ways around it. It was fucking brutal. But sneaking through the cracks during that combat were a number of Skaven assassins, who over the course of 3-4 rounds of combat were able to make stealth checks with no one making passive awarenesses. Actually, no, plenty of passive awareness, but no one making awareness checks or trying to seek them out. And they were able to slip through into your Apothecarian and your Armory. And after the combat, when all seemed quiet, with the sense of false security and everyone beginning to do Medicae tests and beginning to cool down, the Skaven detonated the bombs, the melter bombs that had been placed on the engine block of the great locomotive. Which actually it meant Solon thing, but in this case, big train. Of the engine block of the locomotive. Hey, Novo. Audio, thanks, good to know. Thank you, Novo. Detonating the locomotive and sundering it into pieces. The stolen gene seed was ferried away, and the train lies in ruins. We pick up exactly where we left off, with this as the artwork I've made for y'all. Across, it's not really raining, because across the forge rings of Urgerzag, ash falls like tiny meteors from the sky, clumping in the atmosphere as the hot and cold currents form it into lumps the size of your fist, maybe. The ash obviously doesn't hurt, it just poofs against each of your armours and refractor fields. But all is quiet. You are recovering from the shockwave. Across the battlescape, the time stop is still in effect. Not totally. There are pockets that are beginning to re-emerge. Brother Chaplain Rhine, for example, is able to communicate over the Vox. Inquisitor Valerie Reed, while her ship may be stuck, transporting... Oh no, she's actually with you, isn't she? But Inquisitor Reed, while her engine that she is wielding may be stuck, the actual woman herself is able to operate. There are others too who have not been affected too harshly by the time stop. But many of your mortal followers, the Sinfeast descendants, the bloodline congregations, the oathbound deliverers, and the will-be one-day Jaeger cohorts, are having their throats slit across the war zone by Skaven. It's at this point, as you are recovering, pinpricks of light become visible from Urgerzag. For now, just tiny little flashes that seem to grow larger second by second. We are in the carnage of where the train was. I have gathered all of your available tokens and those who are not affected by the time stop for you. I'm going to hand it back over to you guys.
In what state does kind of like riding come back to the actual train itself?
So if you're playing Rhine, because obviously I know Fool is making the bubble, you would see the explosion from no matter how far away you are. There's a brief moment as the reactor core detonates. You would arrive minutes later to find carnage, like the train is just debris, it's barely recognisable as what it was, tilted onto its side and completely torn apart.
And was there like attempts by Skaven to sabotage his vehicles and those around him?
As far as you know, Skaven have been seen clambering under vehicles all around. Without checking, I can't tell you anything extra, but they're definitely up to no good.
Could I actually have the Dark Angel's Curve Tech Marine either using like his awareness, either using his tech or his awareness to actually scan for foreign objects that might be strapped to the hull, or otherwise?
Absolutely. You would find Lancel partially frozen, but you're able to. His armor has seized, but you're able to like communicate over the Vox. If you would just make a psychic mastery check for me, DN3.
This doesn't count as a corruption test, does it?
Only if you gain benefits. And I'm willing to give you bonuses for...
I've got 2 purity seals.
Then yeah, I'll allow it.
Pass.
Okay. You're able to Just by your presence alone, Lancel's armor deactivates from its sort of rigor mortis, and he leans heavily on his massive omniscient axe. Blessing of terror on you, Lord Rhine. I am thankful that we are freed. What is this heresy?
Witchcraft, foulest kind.
What cycle has such power?
That would be beyond me. We are to make our way to the explosion. That is likely where the rest of the team are. But I see the Ratmen scampering around vehicles and objects alike. I do not trust that they aren't here without purpose. Can you run a scan for any foreign objects attached to the vehicles or our allies?
You see his servo arms sort of click back and then re-emerge with like a back-mounted Volkite blaster and it and just bisects her Skaven as it scutters past. Acknowledged. I will perform maintenance upon Heretic's Folly and the illumination of Caliban. I shall diagnose and disrupt any attempts to destroy the blessed machinery.
Kind of start the regrouping kind of process. He would then Vox, is the Vox functional entirely?
Vox is functional. Again, this is inspired by the end of Space Marine 2. It's very much you can communicate, but people are aware that they are frozen.
He would hail over to the other vehicles, the Hammer of Terror, whatever the name of the Dune Crawler was.
The Doom Crawler, that's... I didn't actually have a name. It's just a Doom Crawler belonging to Reed.
So, are people physically frozen, or are they also... But not mentally frozen?
No, so people... It's like lock-in syndrome, which I've had. It fucking sucks. They are literally locked in their own skin.
Interesting. Okay.
Have you seen that Space Marines 2, Brian?
Someone sent
the game, or...
The game, yeah. This is very, very heavily inspired by the ending of that game.
No.
Basically, to describe it, Brian, everyone is like frozen in place. You can see, you can see them breathing out, but they're still breathing out. Sometimes, as you move, their eyes twitch towards you, but they are. It's like someone has paused on a shitty DVD.
Yeah. Originally the source was coming from the planet, right? And we needed to
it is, yes.
Destroy the source with
fire an orbital strike at the planet.
Yeah.
As far as you know, that's the best thing to do.
That was our plan so far. And I think we were heading towards it, or it was damaged, right? We were going to repair it.
You are headed towards. I'll show you the map again. Did I call it freeze frame? What did I call it? Frozen in time. You are headed towards this scene, which is of the Narmurian firing the orbital cannons.
And then there was a blockage on the tracks to get to them, I believe, right?
That was the ambush. The blockage was very deliberate on their end.
Yeah. Has Ryan linked up with us yet, technically?
He's voxing between all the vehicles, see which ones are still functional, and then hopefully we can, if he can, try to turn the witchcraft on those who can't move.
So, like I say, these are your limits to people who can act and do stuff. So you are able to use your vehicles if needed.
Yeah, it was just more like over the kind of hill where the wreckage is. Heretic's Folly starts like falling over.
No, I'm with you. You would find something like Illumination of Caliban is sort of like clumped against the side of a wall, where its grav motors are struggling to, respond and activate. Hammer of Terror is fine, but the mortal crew, are certainly struggling.
Once they actually manages to get to the kind of group, leaving Heretic's Folly for a moment, seeing like the entire wreckage, what remains? we have enough to even go conduct repairs.
Who's this to?
Very.
Just Salvation as a whole.
Pretty sure it was deemed we would not be able to repair the train. So
The train is beyond repair.
yes, it is totaled.
You would find nearby the frozen form of Oggy holding a still moving and very active Skaven. The Skaven is like clawing at him, but he's been locked as he's throttling it. So it's awake and active, and Oggy is gripping it by the neck, frozen in place. I'll stick him up here.
Thrall's the reason we can move about, right?
Fool has this bubble around him. There are certain other people of immense willpower who can as well, such as Rhine. But for the most part, it's Fool in constant psychic conflict, essentially.
Take into account everyone. Does it look like just some runt Skaven, or does it look like
I've literally just thrown in a rattling gunner? Yeah, like it's literally just a random Skaven having a terrible day.
Can I scare the shit out of some information from him, I wonder?
You can try. Depends on what he knows, of course. I can't promise the Skaven is going to know too much.
Oh yeah, no, it's more so names.
Oh, 100%, by all means.
Yeah. Good. Right, going up to the currently being throttled Skaven.
There you go. Beautiful. Roleplay.
Your suffering can end swiftly, mutant. What call? What? What witchcraft? Who cast the spell?
Me, never squeal talk.
I'm going to break your fingers now.
Me talk little bit.
Roll an intimidation check.
Sure. Any particular
I'm
DM?
also laying this down as a fucking rule right now. You are not adopting the Skaven. I know where this leads.
Any particular DM? Any particular means?
It's a Skaven. I'm tempted to let you auto pass, but no, let's make it free.
Yeah, 16 on 5.
You sort of
No, me squeal talk. Make friend. Help.
piggies. You cannot squeal. I could just put the mic to the piggies.
I wonder, could I then, in tandem, use the fear ability?
Yeah, absolutely. In order to.
So effectively, I give off an aura of malice. So they have to do a fear check. DN 3.
Alright.
It's just to give them the fear condition, which adds to their DNs for anything. Other than that, the intimidation was a success.
Neat.
Fear free. Oh, it's a fucking combat, isn't it? Resolve fear. He failed.
Squeal talk. Question. Yes.
I'm gonna close my window. I have new neighbours.
Not for long.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not for long. We've got a big announcement actually. The day Katie and I moved in to this flat, we've been granted probate on the house we're buying. Which is hilarious. I knew it would happen, but once we made all that effort, it would, of course it would.
Who's leading your wretched kind, rat?
Claw lord. A scuttle sneak. Me lead you to him for life?
Well, where is his location? Tell me.
Big city under machines. Me scare.
And you see his neck start to twist as something moves under his skin, pushing out from the outside, like from inside out.
Your leader, mortal, immaterial, answer now.
We are both. We become demon.
Who cast the spell?
And you see black chains beginning to come out of his mouth and wrapping around his tongue.
The slutty one.
What in the Silent Hill is going on?
The black chains move out of his mouth, round the front of the Skaven's neck, and then there's a sickening, like, crunching noise as it reverse bear traps the Skaven.
Filthy mutant. He would assist Oggy in releasing from the Skaven and would discard the wretched corpse.
The Skaven doesn't then have a corpse, because as its head snaps back, breaking open, it disintegrates into green warp flame. As you know, these Skaven are slowly becoming creatures of the warp.
He would Oggy be able to break out of this time if pop and contact.
Yep, just make that psychic test for me.
Cool.
Nice. Oggy's up. Analysis. I have been rendered immobile by unknown psychic presence. Stipulation. We are under assault of by psychic measures. Countermeasures. We must find and locate and kill this psyker. They are of immense power.
At the very least, we also now know roughly as to where these Skaven are coming from. We thought we were rid of them, cast into a black hole by a singularity cannon.
Extrapolation of prioritized knowledge. They appear to have become some form of psionic demonata. I fear they have become creatures of the warp.
Whatever benefits they gain from becoming such creatures, the downsides to such a transformation will become apparent soon enough.
I fear they have little sanity to shred.
Sanity, no. But then they don't become bound by our rules anymore, do they?
Were they ever?
Perhaps a question that's left unanswered.
Query. Source of psionic intervention?
Unknown. Tried to gain a name. It was some Skaven. Wouldn't know much about where it came from, but they may have a name, some creature of reverence. I couldn't make out what it said. All I said was, there's something one.
I was observant throughout. It declared the sweaty one.
Vile.
Quite. I
And
do
you
not
got to-
believe the Skaven are behind this.
No, they aren't. But they are most certainly a nuisance worth noting.
He turns and looks out across the forge rooms. We must be prepared. Observation. Orbital launches underway.
So, looking to observation. Those who are commanding vehicles, do make sure to check them for any forms of sabotage. These rats get everywhere.
I shall assist and attend to the rites. Anogi will rejoin the group. What's everyone else up to?
Yeah. I will go check my bike. I also managed to get it working on Yeah, it took a
I've
bit of a
repaired
bitch.
everyone as well. Let it go.
Sweet.
Kind of a question for Thrall, actually.
Okay.
Such. This is like on a massive scale.
It's
That's
huge. Yeah.
shouldn't. So, what is the power source for this? How can they maintain this? Shouldn't this be requiring like enormous amounts of energy or?
It is. Would you like me to just do that as full, if you don't mind, George?
Yeah.
If you want to, because it would save me having to
Fool would be able to answer that, but I'll tell you what, if you just decide to dig deeper and like push to see what it is, then I'll have you come in as Fool. So, as you sort of speak to him, Fool, his hands clasped in front of him, that radiating energy coming from him. Our brother of the Iron 10th speaks true. This is unprecedented. There must be an immensely powerful psyker who is already being enhanced by the foul machinations of the warp. But how he is enhanced is blinded to me. But I can feel that psyker's presence. Like a taint, like an echo, a shadow in the warp. But not the kind encountered by Tyranid.
Is there a source of his power? Ritual? An artifact? Something that we can possibly disrupt besides just...
I am seeing a singular... When I look at the planet, it is like a beacon. Like a bronze half-fire for the Sin Feast. It is a singular source of psionic or warp energy, unlike which I have ever seen before.
See, doesn't know much about it, so
I could push deeper.
that'd be wise.
It would run risks. I would see, but I may also be seen.
I'm going to move 25 meters away from him so that he doesn't suffer from the voice of Aurelius that I'm cursed with.
Yeah. Good. Wise choice.
Well, this will be the part for Thrall to decide.
That I turn to George.
Oh, fair question.
So basically, it's a psychic mastery, and then it will be an opposed psychic mastery every time you want to push deeper. I will tell you, this threat has a psychic mastery total of 20.
You do it, buddy. You're not going to suffer any issues now. That's a stupid self.
If he stopped the bubble like for everyone but himself, I mean, honestly, he maybe doesn't even need to move if he's just using his mind and focused all of his energy.
Bubble. That will actually be quite easy. We'll get to that at the next sort of the narrative encounter, because that's the gun, the cannon. When in doubt, 40k, blow things up with a cannon.
Yeah.
What this would be to dig into the psyker's mind to look into what you're up against.
Would that be easier if he wasn't having to spend energy keeping us all from being stuck?
No, it's one of those things that would be done as you are doing so. The energy is more of an aura he's got. The man's just, aura farming.
Okay.
Would I be able to use Lawmaster for the...
Yes, I would allow Lawmaster. Especially if it's demons, yeah?
Yes.
Then yes, Lawmaster absolutely would be taken into account.
It's a Lawmaster Chaos. Either way, yeah, Chaos.
I'm fine with it.
Fuck it, I'll go for it. I'll play the odds.
Is it possible for Ryan to assist, or anybody else that has Psychic Mastery?
Ryan's not a psyker, to my knowledge.
About Sven, maybe.
I would have... if I go close to him, he's going to suffer issues from the voice of Aurelius if he does...
You don't need to be close to help, though.
I can provide the help action.
Yeah, I will allow that.
How many points into Psychic Mastery you got, David?
I have... I don't actually have any additional ones, so never mind. So you'd get them all. It's part of...
How many will you have post your rework? I'm willing to be
I'd
flexible.
say at
Because
least
we just
2.
haven't- Okay, because we haven't had time yet to.
No,
reduce
we've just
them.
been.
We've just not had time. Okay, I will
We'd have
let
a
you
minimum
provide
2.
help though. So you'll get an extra 3 dice for all.
Yep, an extra 3.
That's fine. This
Yep.
could be huge. This could be massive.
Can this complicate or can this not complicate?
Complications will not result in perils, they will result in narrative.
Okay, cool.
I'd say take our 1 glory.
I'd say save the glory. I've got Wrath with Thrall, so I'm willing to try.
Glory does buff a wrath reroll.
Interestingly as well, Jacob. Everyone here knows of your various affiliations. I will let you roll the leadership check to assist in this, because recognizing will come from you. So every success will become an extra dice into the roll, if you want to.
Okay.
Essentially, as
Would it
I
be leadership?
narrate, you would be the one. Your character, Erlo, would be the one who would be able to go, "Oh shit, I know who this is."
Would it be leadership or cunning?
In this case, I'm going to let it be the leadership check, and then every success is plus 1 dice.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Is there anything else? anyone
Any
can
chance
throw
for
into this?
complication?
Again, no. It's purely to provide dice.
Cool. Uh, 12 successes.
Okay, so that's 12 extra dice to throw, if you choose to
Fucking
take
hell.
it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm
I am
a coward.
going
I'll
to
stand
roll.
next to the throne. Whisper sweet nothings in his ear.
I want to roll this privately, and I'm really hoping it doesn't show the name. Oh. 0.
Are we supposed to be able to see that thing on the top left?
Which one?
9
successes.
Oh, that is.
just in case you're wondering, that's public.
I know.
Okay.
It was clicked to be private. I saw how many successes. This is DN 18 post reroll.
Yep, DN 18. Okay.
A few spoilers there. But Foundry fucking hates me apparently.
So
I was
DN.
ironically looking at Imperium Maledictum earlier and like,
Fair enough. It becomes DN 19 because I'm injured, unfortunately.
But you have an ungodly amount of dice. Jesus.
Now, if reason do I reroll that? Does more? Do I gain anything for more successes?
Every shift, if you choose to push deeper again, can be an extra dice in the next check.
Fuck eyeball.
Shifts.
So you shift 7?
Yep. So that would be 7 shifts. Does that have to be shift specifically for that test, or can I do like 1 glory? Then it would still be like 7
Yeah, you can
shifts.
stick a glory in. I'm not cruel. That's fine.
Cool.
On a success, no surprises. I think you did see the name there as it came up. I'll slap him down next to Reed over here. Fool, you close your eyes, focus on that burning source of psychic energy, and then woof, woof, darkness. You are in the void space of the warp. Emptiness. Like 2 Titan pilots opposing one another. Like in communication. A figure is kneeling, facing away from you in black robes, in the emptiness of the void. Black chains coil around him like snakes. What would you like to do?
Kind of observe at first. See, does it show any signs of is it like a? I guess I'm thinking. Thrall would think possibly like a demon host of some kind, or some kind of possession.
With the Lawmaster Chaos, I'll answer. This is definitely a demon host. You have encountered their kind before.
And could he discern which, like any effects of which chaos god? He can take it. He can take
from this far away.
He'll approach slowly.
As you do, every step you take, it gets more twisted. The robes become more malformed, until as you're stood right next to it, right behind it, the robes are actually made of shifting black chains of smoke. The head slowly twitching and shaking as it does so. Twist around, a lock of black hair falling in front of the face, kind of emo Spider-Man style, and it is drenched in sweat. Who are you?
He doesn't quite answer. He doesn't answer. He just, what master do you serve?
He pukes black smoke on the ground. I served the dark gods, but now I serve nothing but the dark. I am a servant of the dark gods, of the true gods, the primordial truth. I am a lord. And you see something shadowy reach out, cup his chin, and raise his face up, and I serve the lord of tyrants, my one true lord, the fifth god. No, I followed the ninefold path. The changer, the architect, and the chains twist and crack around him. I will serve.
Was there anything said after, or was it just I serve?
I serve, as he bows his head, as the chains force him to bow his head.
Do I have any distinct options that I'm not seeing?
It's mostly narrative. What you can see in front of you is the human part of the demon host's soul. That's why I've not put his token on the map, because the token represents the fucked up demon. This is what remains of the man who once was.
And what was your name, pitiful soul?
No soul here. I was once Master Dominium. Maze. I was the one who orchestrated it all. I worked alongside Zifrax. Maze Dominion. That was me. Oh, so long ago.
I wonder if, like, would the name of the demon be a valid question?
You can try.
What foul creature is now harboring your body?
And black chains begin to emerge again. No, I will. My master, my welcomed boon, is known as Mith'Andriaka. And there's a... And in front of you, you see two huge wings spread. A massive avian creature looking down at you, made out of shadow for a split second. If this is being repeated through Fool's mouth, out loud, David, you would know the name Mith'Andriak. This is a Lord of Change, who very, very much is responsible for part of the Curse of the Wolfen.
Okie dokie.
He appears in several little bits of the Space Force.
Is this open to alter here, or is this just Thrall
Right
notes?
now it's just Thrall, but anything he's saying, anything the demon is saying, Thrall would be saying as well. Like, you know, in his physical body would be being repeated.
Yeah.
Of course, it would be that one. Lord of
Maze keels over in pain as the black chain stab through his shoulders, and he crumples forwards. And as he turns back, you see the human form, what he actually resembles. Now, if you have a hover over that token. I serve my manifold master. I am blessed to take his incorpulence within my soul. But we are chained by another. I serve Mithrandraka, who serves the god, the lord of tyrants, the Black Bull.
All kind of like as he's in the space, does he feel there's a kind of descending presence? If he was to stick around much longer, he'd be running risks. Like
Two things.
too many.
You feel two things. You can see the Lord of Change behind Maze puppeting him, but the Lord of Change is also shackled. Black iron chains wrap around its arms and its long, slender neck. Its wings are broken in several places, and you can see where you would have on like a chicken the flight feathers. They have been plucked out. Behind the Lord of Change there is another presence. The question is not that you are in danger, it is how much you want to see. You can push in again, and if you do, it is a repeated check against Maze. I am happy to roll it for you and tell you what the DN is. Oh, only 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Would that be the thing he would get the extra dice on?
You would get all those extra spicy dice. As Erlo, you would recognise Maze's voice coming out of Thrall's mouth and would know who that is. Sven, you recognise Mithrandraka and your psychic aid here. So you guys are able to again give a boost if needed.
I will provide a boost if it is wanted. George?
I wouldn't say no. I'm currently at a dice pool of I believe 26.
And take the dice.
Jesus.
Who knew getting possessed by a demon turned you male?
Maze always was a dude.
As I was always, yeah.
Maze was a dude.
They're a demon host now. I'm pretty sure that the question of that has now become
Whatever
irrelevant.
it was, it melted.
I remember Maze being a woman quite a while ago, but
I'm gonna have to look that up. I remember him being a dude.
What's a very convincing argument?
I was gonna say, Zeech in a nutshell.
does it matter at this point?
Well, true.
That's a very good point.
TN 13 with a dice pool of 26.
Yeah, hang on. I've got to look this up. I've got to look this up. I swear Maze was a dude.
The name is a female name.
What, Maze? It's not really male
Yeah.
or female. It's pretty androgynous in 40k.
Maze is the short term for Maisie.
Or Mazakeen if you're going biblical, but I don't know.
Or if you were a Lucifer fan.
Okay,
Well,
doesn't matter.
The reason she's called Mazakeen in Lucifer is because she's named after Mazakeen, the devil from Revelation. Where the fuck is the entirety of this campaign? Wait, hold on.
That was on Twitch.
Oh, it was. Live streams don't get deleted, do they?
Unless you're a partner after like 60 days.
They might only keep a certain amount of them.
Streamed 7 months ago.
change.
I really hope they don't, because that would suck. No,
I think Twitch was mentioning something about that.
Automatically saves it as a video. Archive on your. Okay, cool. So the first thing that we uploaded to YouTube was episode 18 of Blackthrone. That's fine. I just was really nervous that for some we'd lost. You know.
Oh no, YouTube streams stay.
Yeah, thank God for that. Okay, well, I can't find the Path to Glory campaign. But I think you're right, Jacob, it's on Twitch.
I have passed it with 17 successes.
17 successes, alright. Okay. You push through. And as that Lord of Change's as you push through the eye of that Lord of Change, it opens. You see waves of fire, and you are stood on the surface of Gerzag. Around you, the city burns. What remains of it, at least. The majority of the city has transformed into giant industrial forges. However, fun fact about Gerzag. Accompanying the original crusade, there had been a small cohort of Legio Titanica. Stood in the center of this destroyed city is a slouched, somewhat hunched, almost as if it's sitting on a throne, but made out of the buildings of the city, is an enormous warlord battle titan. Industry is writhing around it. Its missile pods click emptily. Parts of it are mutating into magma, forming arms out of the molten rock itself. Embedded in the center of this titan is the Votan Ancestor Core. And it looks at you before you open your eyes and look away.
I believe I have found the source of our troubles. And we have a lot of work to do. Saw a titan sat as if on a throne, and to its center a core. And it saw me.
What do you mean, a core saw you?
It is not so simple to explain. It was encased within the shell of a... did we know the class of Titan?
Yes, it was a warlord battle titan.
Encased within a...
You guys can see the artwork, right? On screen.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
Just we technically wouldn't be able to obviously see it.
No, but yes, it was a warlord. I'll also say, for the sake of people who might be panicking, the plan is not for you to fight the titan unless things go horrifically wrong.
Aegis.
By the
Just
point
stand
you
there.
fight,
Shit.
you might
It's
fight a titan, but by the point you fight this titan, you've lost and the campaign is over.
There's a 20-story building.
Aegis can tank it.
I have
I'm
plans for this.
arrogant. Not that arrogant. Maybe if I got inside of it. But then
That's
it's like fighting
more
a
where I
castle.
think your forts need to be, because that's what I've planned.
I mean, that would be a cool battle.
I'll be very open. The final battle, alongside other things, no spoilers for what you're up against, is fighting through the Titan to destroy and reach the Ancestor Core. That's the final big crescendo I've got planned, but there's more before that I don't want to ruin.
It is a core encased within the shell of a warlord-class Titan. It is currently dormant. We must make haste.
How does this shell power this phenomenon?
Unknown. Did not get them such information.
to specify, the time stop is being performed by Maze.
Yeah.
He, she, it is performing the time stop. This is Hashut. This is the new god taking very slowly physical form.
Now, who is Maze again?
I'll let the others answer
Do I
that
know
one.
this person?
You'll find out later.
Maze was part of the Chaos Party alongside Vass, Dicarius, who you fought, as well as Vass, a psychopathic preacher called Draz, and the Commodore.
It would make sense that we wouldn't know this in game, right?
Damn, if only we had the Commodore, we'd have someone who'd know about this.
Just one.
Where can we find this Maze?
Planet side. It is clear that they're not acting alone. This Psyker is being channeled through the will of a greater demon, who itself is bound to what lies within that core.
I'd like to ask a question quickly, if that's fine. Did you get a rough location of where this Maze person is?
Where the beacon's most strongest at Gerzak on the planet.
What if, hear me out here, we adjust the cannons, we move closer, you know, get your little funny little bubble around them so they can actually fucking work, and see if we can at least, I would love to glass, but I guess wobbling their focus is a good way to put it.
You mean bombard them so their stances off falter? Not a bad call.
Yeah, that.
It means to disrupt their concentration on the psychic ability, then yes, that would be a much wiser decision. As long as we can keep moving.
Well, that's kind of the point. If we can disrupt it, we can actually push forwards without having this stupid time stop shit.
Wasn't disrupting the psychic phenomenon the whole point in the first place? What was the other plan?
I believe Jacob is just doing that to get it in character, in universe.
Oh, okay.
That's the plan.
Oh no, I just wanted to absolutely glass Maze. There's different.
Thankfully, they align. Maze. So the place
Exactly.
you're looking at, the main forge, the whole planet has turned into this forge world essentially. But the main capital where you guys... Do you remember the ending of the original Ursa's Crusade? I described you guys flying off in your Death Watch Corvus, and as you looked back, you saw the Ancestor Corps break the ground and it all start to rise up. This is what that was starting, was this. So essentially, if you fire that shot, you're not going to kill Hashut, but you will disrupt the... Maze. I just forewarn you, make sure you know what that shot's gonna go.
Where's the fun in that? Blind fire.
What's our distance to the
Jacob's
orbital cannon?
fishing for a TPK. Narrative distance. You're welcome to be there when needed. Jacob playing on the long fucking game here.
Then I say we make haste.
Not a TPK if I still survive.
Respect.
If all checks have been done, would this be classed as a respite or a regroup at all?
We will have had a full rest already.
Ah.
Not right. Fucking.
We had one last session.
You did at the end of last session.
The question is, does our resident Grey Knight get it because he spent the entire time stopping the time stop?
I'll allow Thrall to have one.
If all is well and we are able to continue moving, I say there's no reason to really delay.
Okay. So, you see that woof from the planet as those pinpricks of light begin to emerge forwards. There's about 20 of them now. 30. And at this distance they're getting bigger and bigger. As of yet, you do not know what they are. So, pushing through, using your vehicles to keep moving along the track, you come to the orbital cannon. Its massive barrel, and this is not a very good artwork because this you'll see on the bombardment map how huge this thing is. The massive barrel pointing directly towards the open warp rift at the planet. You are able to activate it as you see fit. So here's the map. Let's let's put some tokens on here. Who's playing who?
I shall be playing Ryan.
And Sven.
That one should have been obvious.
Imagine
The one and fucking only.
a cannon this size will probably have a pretty big like retinue of people operating it, right? Like a large group of people, perhaps.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or is it kind of automated?
No, quite a lot of people around. There's all these different rooms with different things going on in them.
Oh boy.
So, to break the time stop and fire the cannon, all it will take is Thrall walking up to it and doing a DN3 psychic test.
That sounds like a trap.
I'm glad you're thinking.
I don't like
This
that.
has been a time stop. There are Skaven claw prints in the floor. I'm going to reset the unknown timer.
Come through, I shall walk adjacent to you.
Hear me out, everyone. Let's look.
Well, hang on. Can I do an awareness test, but specifically for scent, trying to pick up on the horrific scent of Skaven, not the ash?
Absolutely. DN3, they stink like fuck.
Awareness.
Are there any access panels around here too? Maybe we can
There
check
will
on
be.
the.
We'll come to it. I've got something for each room.
Yeah.
So,
Would this be related to Space Marine implants as well?
No, because these would be. Yeah, why not?
No, never mind. It's fine.
Won't make a difference. I would like to stress, by the way, guys, I have found the Wrath and Glory expansion for playing as Titans, so we could upgrade that armor of this campaign. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you also have the fucking Dark Tide one.
Very rare. Yeah, Dark Tide doesn't give you Titan rules. I'll use that for the Necromunda style things, but it'd be when you guys go to war against the Nids. My God. Why am I trying to convert this? I'm not. Okay, so Sven, you smell the absolute reek of Skaven, but it is slightly faded. They're not here currently, but they have been here.
Just to confirm what we already suspect, Skaven have been here en masse by the smell of it. Their stench
Check the big cannon!
lingers.
Check the big cannon for bombs.
Who wants to go check the big cannon for bombs?
I'll go, but I want some muscle.
I'll go with him.
Make sure to actually stay by his side.
Yes. As long as we're in the bubble, we're fine.
Evening, sir.
As you get there, Erlo, you see that the cannon is being primed, ready to fire. There is a chronometer on the guardsman's lasgun that reads... Actually, I should write that down, what it reads. It's actually quite important. That reads 1, semicolon, well, colon, 03. As you look at him, he appears to be, like, hands buried in the side of the cannon, and you can see, oh so slowly, a drop of sweat beginning to bead on his brow.
Taking you a while, isn't it?
There's no response. Don't abuse the Psylocke soldiers. That's mean.
I will help you in a second. Give me a second. Where the fuck is the wolf?
I'm right here. Hang on. I just haven't moved up with you as my fucking character. No, that's... Why is Ryan moving?
I don't fucking know.
I'll take Ryan.
I'm not on the map, that's why.
Here you are.
There you are. You're right here.
And you got a sexy new token.
Oh no, you changed the token.
Yeah, I
that's
did.
why.
Yeah, some of you got sexy new tokens. I was trying to work on Erlo, but it kept giving him tits.
Hey, that's what my armor gets.
They're not padded.
They're not padded, but they're secret compartments for snacks.
Christ.
Snack compartments. The best kind of compartments you can ever get.
See? Even the wolf agrees. Right, Sven. Question. Can you smell explosives?
I can try and smell where they've been around here. It'd be a step in the right direction first and foremost.
Good. Try and find where the highest concentration around kind of the gun is.
Very well.
Make an awareness check, DN5.
Is there any mechanicum or like specialized?
Could I give him my awareness? Oh, never. He passed anyways.
Nice. Sven, you check around the gun. You sniff for the scent of promethium or the weird warp stone that the Skavens seem to favour. None as far as you can find. Like I say, so you've got the side panel sort of open, the guardsman is digging his hands in, his head turned, looking back roughly towards sort of where Aegis is stood. Bead of sweat on his brow.
There's nothing standing out so far, Erlo. But...
That's either a really good sign or a really, really bad sign.
These rats and their trickery. Can I do a psychic mastery check to see if there's any warp interference?
Yeah, absolutely.
While he's doing that, can I?
Yeah, go on.
Go ahead.
No,
I was
please,
just gonna
go
say,
on.
while he's doing that, could I do a closer look at the guardsman? I want to see kind of if there's even like potentially like subtle movements, maybe like eye movements that are able to be had.
Okay, that's going to be DN12. That's going to be really tricky because of the freeze. While you two are doing that, what's everyone else up to? Aegis, Ryan, Uzziah will just sort of hit the gritty in the background.
I want to find one of the tech priests here.
There's one stood behind you who sort of seems to be mid-motion, like sort of Baywatch action pose, running forwards.
Must double check all the machinery here. The rats have sabotaged and destroyed the blessed machine that was the train. They might do it again here.
Mm-hmm. You can make an awareness check on the tech priest if you like.
Okay. Second. DN.
Just 3.
Okay.
Okay, so for Erlo, you see nothing out of the ordinary. Describing the Narmurian, his hands are inside the machine. He's beginning to sweat. He looks like he's concentrating, but his head is turned as he looks towards roundabouts Aegis. Aegis, get back there. As you're sort of looking at this tech adept who's sort of running forwards, you can see that someone's tied his shoelaces together.
I see it's sometimes jokes and japes with the Skaven.
Do they?
Brilliant! Yes!
Now, do they typically use regular shoes and shoelaces?
I was gonna say,
No,
hang on a second.
this is an Adeptus Mechanicus tech priest. They're metal shoelaces. They're staples.
They preemptively gave him shoes in order to tie shoelaces around. Like,
Oh, that's dark. Where did Skaven get shoes?
Or for the civilians, which are all dead in the hut, in the city below.
So to be clear, he's got his feet bound somehow.
There doesn't appear to be any overt shenanigans with him, outside of maybe some Skaven chicanery.
Alright, does he respond when I talk to him about potential sabotage?
No, he's frozen. Otherwise he'd be sprinting past you.
Throw. We need these adepts.
Okay, DN3 Psychic Mastery. It's going to get harder every time you do it.
oh, good.
Oh, good. The tech adept stumbles as he sort of hits past Aegis, cracking his shoulder as he sort of slams in. What? Astartes! Get clear!
Get clear of what?
We're about to fire! What's going on?
He should have been able to hear.
Yeah, he
conversation
looks
before,
up. What is... I've been frozen. Logical input broken. Analysis. The incoherent flow of chronological time. How may I assist?
The machine was destroyed, and they will probably most likely attempt to sabotage this as well. This machine is our only hope. We cannot allow them to sabotage it again.
You
Please
mean
review.
the rat men?
Yes.
Of course. They were swarming all over us. One tied my archaeologist's shoes together. And he sort of picks himself up off the ground. Hard to know what they've done. They didn't kill anyone. They just, I don't know, swarmed.
We cannot fire that machine.
I concur.
We gotta find him.
I concur.
I don't know how we're gonna.
When we were frozen, I was being called over by Trooper Marlowe. Over there.
Do they have auspex or some kind of I don't know,
I do
way
not
of sensing?
know. This unit is merely a tech adept of his blessed Martian Omnisire. I am here to apply sacred unguents and whisper sweet hymnals to the machine spirit.
Question.
Answers.
From Sven's perspective, you know how I assume that the cannons load they put the shell in the back and then it has to be loaded. Is that kind of open as if there is a shell yet to be placed?
Yes. Yeah, it is a breech loading cannon.
So would Sven be able to see if there was anything that seemed out of the ordinary within the barrel itself, as opposed to all around it?
Yeah, he can absolutely do that.
I don't mind making that check.
Let's have a look. You're looking at the shell. That would be DN5, please.
Of what particular check?
Oh,
Awareness.
Your choice, actually.
I would
It
assume.
can be Psychic Mastery or Awareness.
Ooh.
Golla.
Sven's well versed in High-grade promethium explosives.
It's one of his doctorates.
Yes, Dr. Sven Grimsnarl, to you.
I'll do a
Stop
psychic
three.
mastery check because I feel like because they've been warp infused as well, there would be a warp taint to
Okay.
it if they've touched it.
Okay.
Through all that. I'll fail me now.
Just. You're looking at the shell. The shell comes with a number of small attachments that are sort of wasted when fired. You can see on the side of the shell there is a sort of spark going that's not restrained by the time stop. You can also see the internal chronometer on the shell that would be synced to everywhere else. With the psychic mastery, you can see that something is wrong. Something's not right here.
Halt your actions in regards to this. Is it Servitor? Admac? Can't remember.
This dude's just a guardsman.
No,
That dude.
the one that we were speaking to, yeah.
Oh, he's down here. He's down here with Aegis.
Oh, he's down there with Aegis, okay.
Apologies.
It's alright. Hot loading the guardsman. It's been messed with by the warp. It's been tainted. Ryan, bring yourself here.
Brother, he's frozen.
Temporarily. He can still hear words.
The guardsman had a little bit of sweat. Getting real nervous.
Seeing the shell,
Mm-hmm.
does the chronometer look to be ticking down?
The chronometer on the shell. 1 second. If I could find my notes, I'll skip past them. The chronometer on the shell reads 1:05.
Which is different than 103.
Indeed it is.
I'm gonna task this. I don't even know what is the hierarchy. Can I order this guy around?
Yeah, you're a space marine.
Okay. I need you
Simple
to go
answer.
inspect all of the ammunition. If I was to destroy this gun, it would make the most sense to sabotage all the ammunition, right? Because then we're all gonna go up in one big explosion.
Yes, my lord. Obedience. She bows and will rush off to the ammo hub. Which one's the ammo hub?
That's where I am.
Yep, yes it is. She
And then-
finds you there, Erlo. Greetings. Well met.
Hello.
I have been freed from this psychic conundrum by, I assume, your ally of the Iron Hands. Query, are you a traitor?
No. What? I've come to investigate with them.
Concordance and obeisance. And she bows deeply. Let us investigate this armory.
Phew, fuck, that was close.
Query, pardon?
Nothing. We need to look through the ammunition. I'm damn sure that it's going to be tampered with somewhere.
Obeisance. And she starts searching through.
I'd like to inspect the shell that was next to the gun, or wherever the nearest one is.
All the shells are currently either in there or the one that's literally just been loaded into the gun.
I want to inspect that one, the one that's in the gun.
Okay.
Maybe a
Right.
tech check or something.
Yeah, Ryan will be going into this route. He'll be trying to look out for tripwires and the like, but
Okay. Oh yeah, more chicanery from the Xenos. Aegis, as you approach, there's no need to tell you any more. You can see that there are sparks coming from the side of the shell. The chronometer reads 1:05. And the shell is sitting in the breach block, which is a separate thing, ready to be fired in a moment.
From what? No, I mean, I don't know what kind of training we would have in explosives, but can I disarm this safely?
The shell? It would be a very, very high-tech check to do so.
I think that, like, one of the biggest things is I try to discern what the chronometers are actually used for. Obviously, they're a measure of time by like their name, but are they used as like countdowns, or are they like say this is meant to go off at X time?
I think a good idea to think about with the chronometer, from what it sounds like, is the shell got frozen 2 minutes after the people got frozen.
Seconds.
Oh, seconds, sorry.
But you are exactly correct. Ryan would be able to confirm that as you enter into this room, which is the targeting room, the sort of like, you know, the Vox display, and you can see on the Vox display before you make any rolls that this one reads 0:07.
What's the delay? Like, on how long would it take from shooting this gun till plant aside for an explosion?
Seconds.
But it kind of shows that the effect of the spell obviously wasn't instant. It had to start from somewhere. Obviously the planet, but where was hit first and where was hit last?
You do know that the effects affect people, places differently depending on willpower. But you are correct. There is 1 minute 7 seconds here, 1 minute 3 seconds here, 1 minute 5 seconds here.
And this is like the current time they think it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would it be easier to change the chronometer on the ammo rather than trying to disarm it?
That would not result in anything that saves your life.
Sorry,
Okay.
I love the suggestion of if we just turn back the clock so they all align. No issue.
Oh, well, if it's a timed does it look like it's a timed detonation?
The time
like
has nothing to do with the detonation. The time is purely the time until you fire the gun. The chronometer is what keeps everyone in sync.
Well, I feel like this thing's gonna go off, so I feel like I have to try to disarm it.
Would you
Right,
like
but
to
where
make
are
a
they all
little
from?
awareness check?
Yes.
I'll give you a hint. DN4. Nice. You've not looked at the sparks.
I will have obviously made them aware, hence why I called Rhino over.
I mean, no, sparks is why I wanted to like disarm it. I just assumed that that's not good.
As you
Yeah, he
sort
just
of look at the shell. Oh god.
As Aegis is much more equipped to look at this in the technical sense than Ryan is.
I was less so meaning it in the technical sense and more so in the heretical sense.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Because the sparks were occurring outside during the time freezes, and it was sparking regardless, which means it was unaffected by the time freeze.
Mm-hmm. Well done.
And for that,
The shell is
As you shift the shell using like a heavy winch to turn it in its cradle, the side of the shell has a groove in it, sparking with a green crystalline stone that has been stabbed through it. The side of I need a tech check DN5 to recognize what this is, assuming you have your PhD in ordnance. Okay. The side of the shell, they have cracked the warp seal. Were that to fire, the seal would lose containment and it would detonate instantly.
it was the exact thing I was afraid that the Ratmen were doing, is that they were going to cause like an internal detonation of the gun, rendering it useless.
Precisely.
now removing this like there's like a shard in the side of it. Would removing that do anything at all?
Not removing the shard. The shard is to show that it's like the dagger has chipped off inside it.
Yeah.
Moreover, you need to just simply replace the seal.
Or just use a different ammo, right?
Or load in a different shell, provided it's not been saboed.
Is there enough individuals around here to operate this thing? Or is it... Because the shells are pretty massive, right?
They're pretty huge, but you are Space Marines. I can be pretty flexible.
True.
I mean, if I can let you yeet a Baneblade, I can allow, you know.
Well then I will. If it's simple enough, I'll begin the process to try to unload it.
Well,
Change
as
it
you
out.
would, you'd take the shell out and sort of carefully placing it to one side into one of like the storage bays. You would move over to where you would find Erlo and the Tech Adept. Right. Well, as far as I can tell, all of these shells are clear. And she's checking over all of the individual shells. I see no sign of damage or contamination on the shells themselves.
That's good at least. Have we checked the internals? Make sure they haven't messed inside.
I have not. Would you... Compliance. And she starts, like, unscrewing the end of one. Forgive me, I don't know how ballistic missiles work. I assume you just unscrew them.
Borrow my Allen key.
She leans in and, like, opens up a
here's my
lighter to get a better look.
bolt.
You know?
It's magnetic interlocks.
There's
What
a
kind of
key
screwdriver
that
have you
all
got?
sort of de-seals. Void locks opened, and she begins bringing it out.
We need a flathead. I've only got a fillet head.
Boom!
We
we're
angle
screwed.
it right,
Campaign
it will
over.
work.
Erlo has the wrong type of screw.
Shit, it's counter-threaded.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Somebody choose some threadlock.
Oh, they've done micro threading. We're gonna be here a while, guys.
Oh, it's one of
Use
those
plastic
weird.
screws.
It's one of those fucking unique Terran threads, not standard Imperial.
Blessed is the Omnissire's DeWalt 5 drill.
What the hell
My
is this?
God.
To loosen it, we have to go right.
Have you not heard of
What
the sacred
heresy is this?
the sacred axonyms righty-tighty, lefty-loosey?
Listen, I thought the rats were bad, but these are now monsters.
Righty, loosey, lefty, tighty. It's just an abomination. These warp spawn have infected it.
That's tech heresy straight up.
I can't even think the Inquisition would even allow this. And I've seen what they allow.
Gentlemen, we've gone on a tangent. It's happened again.
Can I do so with my room once
Yes, but let's let
the
Jacob
ammunition?
do his digging as
Yeah.
well.
They say I have a screw loose. If I had the right fucking screwdriver, I'd put it back.
So she opens up the missiles, and you can investigate into there if you wish.
I very much would like to, with her assistance if possible.
Yeah, it is your choice what test to make.
What are the choices?
As in, you tell me, and I will find a way to incorporate it.
I would like to... I'd like to, because I think it makes the most sense, I'd like to do a tech check with her help.
Okay, yeah. She would offer you 4 extra dice.
Thank you. What is the DN?
This one's not too crazy, so only DN5.
Not too crazy DN5.
That's not too crazy.
Don't get me. I get that. I've looked through the rules. It's like DN5 is like a really difficult thing normally, but
Yeah,
that's
but
on
you guys
much
are OP
lower.
as fuck.
No, I know. Got it with the complication.
Okie dokie, with the complication. The complication is there's not much you can do about it. But you can see, as she sort of investigates, that the interior, you were bang on when you said to look inside the missiles, or the shells. The internal propellant, the Prometheum reservoir, has been tampered with. Specifically, the wrong type of propellant has been loaded. Essentially, they pissed it.
Do we have any other propellants prepared?
Negative. But I can prepare some.
Aegis, hello.
And then...
Welcome to this shit show. The missiles are fucked.
How could they have sabotaged so much so quickly?
Simple. About 20 rats pissing in metal. It's not that hard.
Have a glory.
I mean,
you are actually correct. You are absolutely correct.
What's the current count on the ammunition? Surely there's can't all be tampered with.
It was a lot of rats.
Listen, piss gets everywhere. We need to make new propellants. By we, I mean the lovely tech adept over there.
I have created a new propellant available for a single shell.
Perfect. Do we have more?
Negative.
Damn. We have one shot then. Unless the one that's in the actual
I was just thinking that. Looks at the I got one shot. Aegis, load me.
I was thinking exactly what if we just loaded Aegis and sent him?
I will let you guys completely circumvent this entire puzzle if you just fucking kill Aegis and fire him out the cannon into the warp.
Oh, God, we gotta say, like, how much damage to do if he makes impact with the move that I will.
Oh no, I will actively end this entire encounter but you kill Aegis. He is fired into the warp.
Aegis, I need you to consider this while we carry on.
He will return in armor of
Aegis,
Erebus.
I don't need you to consider this. I do not need you to consider this. Just comply.
For the Emperor.
If only I can be reborn as a Titan.
I'm not even
Wow.
Have you ever wondered what the sound of an iron hand going through a fucking Titan sounds like?
Want to?
Wanna find out about the Iron Hand that fell, the Titan?
Damn.
Stay tuned.
We can't widen the barrel. We don't have the right screwdriver.
He'd get
Perfect.
no. You're right. He
got
wouldn't fit
one.
in. He'd get stuck.
We've got one. The one in the actual cannon is that operational or is that fucked?
I am unaware.
No.
I appreciate your effort. I was talking to Aegis.
Understood. I shall be silent. You misogynistic.
You don't need to be sad. Listen, I'm equal opportunity here. You can talk. It's fine.
It is the 41st millennium, and yet we fight on.
We're always fighting. That's kind of the whole shtick.
In the far distant future, there is only misogyny.
The sisters of
Tech lives
silence, more like silent sufferers. Am I right?
Someone kill the wolf.
All right.
It's alright. I vomited.
Fire
on
him
my
out the
pants.
cannon, just to be sure.
The man returns from working the Prometheum silos in his 23-hour shift. He comes home. There is no peace. There's only domestic troubles.
Where's my corpse starch? Whoop.
Oh god.
I'm
No
bad.
one's actually
I'm
ever
sorry,
accused
Jimmy
the
only died yesterday.
Oh. No one's ever accused the Adeptus Mechanicus of DEI before. That's a fresh one.
I mean, they're very progressive.
Well,
As
apparently
long as you
so.
turn yourself into a machine.
Into a robot.
They are the definition of stagnant.
They're literally
They're
transhumans.
very progressive. It's fine.
Oh,
Let's call it. It was cool at the helm. They're going to be very progressive.
Yeah, they are very progressive. They find something that would
Shit,
protect
where'd she
Paris
go?
now.
Oh, she's back. Phew.
She's got
They
nice-
bury it
she's
in
got
a vault
lot
for a
room.
couple hundred years.
I'm
and
so
then
glad
find
you've
it.
got a name now. I can ask without feeling I'm putting a burden on the fucking Emperor.
I would not wish to burden the Omnisire, but he does not mind making big-booty Adeptus Mechanicus women.
Ah, perfect.
I asked
So-
for more.
So,
the fact
now
that I
we know
have to
you have a
specify-
name.
I
I'm
have to-
going to purposely ignore the fact you have a name.
The fact that I have
Aegis.
to specifically tell the AI not to give me skin in the AI images is telling as to what people use Midjourney for.
Brilliant.
Aegis, back to the topic at hand. The missile in the cannon.
It was compromised. It's been removed. We will have to
Fuck.
create a new propellant. Supervise this whole process to ensure nothing is compromised.
Can you tell Wolf Boy to see if he can sense any rats nearby through like the warp shittery?
Yeah, or like sensor or something. Sven,
Yes, Aegis.
Come here, boy.
we need you to root out the rats.
Okay, let's. Alright, let's bring my ass over here,
Okay.
and I will do
The Emperor.
an awareness.
Like to point my gun, just like whip out my gun, point it towards the ceiling over in this corner.
Do extra successes matter in this case, Bob?
Just for glory if you want it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shift one for glory. Just
Okay.
so. There we go. And do I sniff them out? Are any hiding around here?
The only taint of rat that you find is in the propellant.
Nope, there's none here. Just their piss.
Well,
Excuse. Put my brain in. How is this entire area free of the time zone, or is it still
Not
in
free of the
effect?
time zone at all. There's these guys frozen in place.
These guys are frozen, so all the standard guard are still frozen in place.
Mm-hmm. This is just the one person that full delocked.
Okay. Can I essentially do the same check for each of the other the other three segments where the guard are, to see if there are any rats about there hiding?
I'll tell you now, there are no rats here. As with the train, they've done what they came to do.
I would hold off on unfreezing everyone from like room by room, yeah, like the one you're in, if you are confident, yeah. But I'm currently investigating this one. I want to do some checks before
I think he was more saying
No,
about
I'm just-
trying to detect rats.
Yeah, that's all I was looking for. I was
Oh,
trying to
okay.
unfreeze enemy. I just wanted to know if anybody else was unfrozen first. Because obviously, if we've got a large congregation of people, there could be rats hiding there to try and take hostages, still just lingering about. Because obviously, there's 6 rooms in total.
Yeah.
I've only checked around the gun and the ammo.
I will tell you, you
Depot.
have found the top end of the chronometer.
what does that mean?
Well, I'm not going to tell you what it fucking means. You
It's
found
The time
this-
thing in the missile.
You found 107 in here with Ryan. You found 105 with the shell. You found 103 with the cannon. And here in the propellant, no harm, you're looking for it. As you look at the guardsmen, you check one of the watches they're wearing, one of their arm mount chronometers, and you can see that this reads 104.
Okay, so 107, 105, 104 on the guardsman, and the shell was 103.
The sabotage shell was
Shell is
108.
fine.
Guardsman here was 103.
Would you like me to put
Oh,
them
the
on the
guardsman.
board for you?
In the map.
Yes, I'm just trying to make
Give me a
Yeah,
second.
sure.
Just to make life easy.
I'm
so
just trying to
you're
make
at the
sense of it in my head.
propellant. That's 104. Let's put it in.
I know
quick
down here
sense.
was 007.
So 104.
104. And then at the Rhine is 107. At the Shell is 105. And at the cannon itself, which is here, is 103.
Oh, there we go. That's where I got. Okay, so.
Okay. That book of riddles for toddlers is coming in great.
Yes.
I'm not even for this. This is what a riddle I came up with, but it's meant to be. It is what it is. But for D&D, 100%, I'm using riddles for toddlers.
Bob, you said we can't have a pet rat. Can we have a pet tech adept?
Yeah, you've already got a couple. Why not?
Perfect.
Gathering more.
I was gonna say you've already got Oggy.
Well,
Set
we've
up
got.
I
a
don't
date.
think he's a pet. I don't think he's a pet.
I've got my paranoid tech marine. The Reed's got Oggy. Now we need to get the trifecta of the big booty Mechanicus.
I'm working on it. For
Can I do
context,
so with it?
I'm not even joking. Hang on. If you look in the server, this is the sort of thing it normally gives me. Says a lot about what people are using Midjourney for these days.
I'm not complaining.
I mean, this first one's actually not terrible, where it's Slaneshi.
Yeah, that could be dark mechanic. I could see that being like a dark mechanic version.
I don't know
first
about
one.
you, but I fuck with the last one.
Y'all have problems, honestly.
And
Well,
it's
no, I could-
providing solution.
No, I don't have problems. I just have a very quick finger to save image.
One-handed, right?
Replace problem with opportunity.
Listen, if you need two hands to fucking move your mouse, you have a problem.
I can't help it. Terrible. Alright, so what are we doing, team?
On my end, can I investigate this room?
Yes, what sort of investigation would you like to make?
So, 3 distinct things I will look over. The table that they were looking over is what did you define this room as for a second?
Coordinates and like the targeting room.
Can I look over the coordinates and the targeting? Does it look like it's been scrawled over as if like
Need a scholar
hastily?
check. Need a scholar check for that one.
DN.
3.
Passed with 6.
Okay. You look at the chronometer. You look at the coordinates. The coordinates are wrong. They've not been scrolled over. They've been tampered with. The coordinates that have been inputted will fire at where the train was.
Ah. Interesting. He would put this on the Vox to Salvation to the team that's currently looking around. And as he's doing so, he will look over the guardsmen themselves. Have any of them been injured or as such?
They don't look to have been injured in any way. This looks like it was a very quick sort of in and out job.
And then, second before last, he'd look to all these boxes and such around to make sure none of them have been either rigged to detonate, or if any of them made any sudden moves, that'd be the end of them.
No, again, it looks more like chicanery. The main... You get the feeling the Skaven here were not trying to do anything huge. They wanted things to be not noticed. So the less is more from where they're standing.
Then, could I do something that may be a bit of a stretch on my part, but to actually unfreeze all of them in one go? If you'd hear me out.
Yeah.
If you technically this is only meant to work for a round, but I just for the sake of flavor, I was just putting this as an option. The Shield of Faith ability that I have. If you want to take a look.
That's all right. You tell me. Again, this is all narrative, so I'm quite happy with it.
So effectively, the idea is that I use it as a reflex when I'm affected by a psychic power or powers of the warp, either or, and for a round I get to ignore it. I spend a second one. I can extend that effect over to 15 plus double rank meters. So effectively, just using that instead of just having to worry about Thrall coming over, I spend 2 faith points to then unfreeze all of them.
Freeze all of them. You're gonna want to make a insight check. The answer's gonna be. Let's make it 5.
Would I be able to use implants at all for this?
Not for this, no. Uh,
11.
If you unfreeze all of them, you can do so, but they will continue doing what they were doing at the moment of being frozen. You guys were correct when you worked out that this timer was a countdown. This is the first stage of that countdown. You shall only unfreeze it when you are certain you have fixed everything. This is the step 1. If that makes sense. So you're at 107. If you unfreeze that, we will go to 106. Then we will go to 104, 5, because I can count, and then 104, etc., etc.
So it wouldn't be so much as we're setting it all off in one go, more so we only unfreeze them once we're confident that the process is, it has been
clear,
fixed.
because then it will go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you've got to make sure that everything has been resolved first.
Okay, so with that in mind then, the first step would be to fix the coordinates on the...
That would be a simple DN12 tech check.
Oh. Simple. I would require assistance with that.
Casually going into a D&D game. Yeah, just have to kill God.
I mean,
simple quest.
You're in the AOS, you know.
Honestly, the question is, what if I just moved the plans and unfroze them? Then they can't enact them.
You could just take the plans, yeah, I guess.
It's more
it's
so
the
than
risk of Cascade.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
you guys being able to unfreeze them one at a time was really annoying, but
I think
doable.
To be more clear, it's more so. There's 2 points where we've kind of stopped this process. We have prevented the gun from being destroyed, and if I can take away these plans, they can't relay the orders. And if
We've
they
also fixed the created a new piece of ammunition to load into the gun.
If the process has been halted at least somewhat, then
You can't stop the time stop fully, however,
yeah,
until you fire the
gun.
Fix a problem
Now-
in each section.
Aren't
Yeah.
all of these people just physically frozen? Couldn't you technically talk to them and tell them their shit's been messed with and
You could.
that to double check the coordinates?
Yeah. Okay, I'll give it a go.
Piss yourself if this is the correct coordinate.
I need you to really push. Yeah, Ryan was simply say because that these guys are actually more aware.
Okay.
Guardsmen, the coordinates you have been given have been tampered with. They are wrong. I'm going to attempt to unbind you, all of you, but I need you to remain calm and stop this process to the best of your ability. So he will keep the plans. Try to make sure none of them just read it off.
Okay. Protecting the plans, placing yourself between them and the guardsman. It will be a DN4 this time. Psychic mastery check.
Yep.
these plans like infused with warp or something?
No,
or
it's
are
just
these
these
guys
guys
so
are going
dumb?
to, because they will be woken up, like, you know, they will continue doing what they were doing. So he's just making sure that they're, you know, you're not going to set them off.
Success.
Success. There's the blue fire dissipates. One of the guardsmen goes, "Now come on, fire the..." What the... Astartes. Namorian 15th reporting. 16th reporting.
Chaplain Ryan of the Dark Angels.
You just... Foggy.
Witchcraft.
What have we missed?
Time has ceased to move for most of those within this facility. Sabotage is afoot, guardsman.
The guardsman nods his head. Then nothing can be trusted, my lord. Please,
Indeed.
step away. We may be... Scan the room. Look for explosives. Jenkins, you go first. You and explosives go well together. Rest of you, coordinate perimeter. No one is to touch a damn mechanism. Then they start spreading out. Guardsmen are still guardsmen. They're not gonna fuck around until they know, you know, they're safe.
Your name and rank, guardsman?
He steps forward, makes the sign of the Aquila. Yusuf Jensen. Lieutenant, I guess now. Sergeant's dead.
Have your men be careful as they explore. There are those of us still wandering the facility, and they must not touch anything or anyone that is currently frozen within this facility.
Understood. He sort of goes to his collar, Vox. Alright, men, you heard him. Do not touch anything. And he sort of moves and looks, and one of his men over here reports back. I'm in the ranging room, sir. It looks like the three twins, they're sealed in as well. Jesus Christ. They're sorry. I was fucking around with the Mechanicum stuff and like looking active news for it looks self-explanatory. I need to delete that off my history.
Let's fucking go!
Ridiculous. I will be deleting that. Looks like they're all frozen up as well, sir. Alright.
Your coordinates have been tampered with, Lieutenant. These are wrong.
He moves over and starts digging into the Vox slates. Not willingly. The machine spirit is all but screaming. We're an armoured company, we know about such things, but this is all kinds of wrong, my lord. You're right, these coordinates would strike... Good lord, they would strike the landing zone of the Sin Feast, the Armorium train. We can get these fixed for you. And he starts rearranging them and lining them up towards the warp rift. That is a tip for targeting.
Very good, Lieutenant. I'll see to the rest of your men.
Alright. The lieutenant smiles. Joseph. Lieutenant Joseph. Jan Joseph.
Right.
Alright, I assume while that's happening, would we have successfully fixed the propellant for the missiles?
Let's have a look.
Need to do anything? Because I think the tech adept succeeded, but if they need help, I can help them out.
She told you that she had made a new propellant.
It's just as easy as pouring it in there, or is there a process? Or...
We need to empty the original.
We would require to remove the original propellant from its casing. This is highly viscous and can melt ceramite. I am then capable of inclining the propellant into the shell.
Is there a... Ooh. These ones up here, they're empty, correct?
They're
not
these
fully...
are the shells. This is the supplies. This is where she got the new propellant from.
Fair. I thought they were kind of like the bottom stage of the missile. I was just thinking if we have access to these, we could probably, if they're empty.
No, sadly they're the supplies.
Damn, never mind.
What will be the normal process for doing this? Do you have a servitor around?
I am capable of doing this, if required.
By the Emperor's will. Go ahead.
Yes, please. If you need any help, I'm sure Aegis will provide.
She smiles, or sort of makes a horrible tech adept face. I would appreciate it if I could be aided in my survival check. Failure would result in my immediate lack of motive force.
I can assist.
Gratitude. Alright. She will make the survival to clean it out. How many dice do you give her?
Oh. Maybe she can assist me.
You're willing to put your hands in and scoop?
Technically, you don't have to use the same skill. If there's a, do you reckon he could change up what he's using to assist if the skill's applicable, like tech?
If it's applicable.
Aegis, why don't you help by controlling the flow by lifting the missile?
Yeah, if I can use strength or tech.
It's a good shot.
Thought athletics might be good, a bit better for him.
Yeah, 100%. I like it.
Yep. I can give her 3 dice from athletics.
Okay, 3 dice from athletics. Okay. So that puts her up to 12 dice.
I'm not going to be the awkward guy that cheers her on from the side.
She's so, a mixture of mechadendrites and her servo arm. She's not crazy heavily augmented, but she's still, she's there. But she has that heavy sort of carapace over her, and her free arms, she's able to lift the shell. With Aegis's help, you drain the tainted scavemethium into a grating in the floor where it hisses and melts the iron grating there.
Note to self, don't let a Skaven piss on me.
In Prometheum. She then slowly, using a sort of injector mechadendrite, will succeed and is able to access the propellant. As she does, however, there is a and blue flame ripples out. I need you all, including her, to take 8 mortal wounds.
Fuck. Would I be allowed to roll determination against this?
Nope.
Okie dokie.
The blue flame ripples out. You hear an echoing of voices. One of the commanders calls, 4 seconds to ignition! But that's it. And as she sort of... she looks at the shell, and the promethium has dissolved away. I will have to prepare a new batch.
What happened?
Something was
Why did that happen?
Can I perform a psychic mastery check to see what caused that?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I roll determination against the mortal wound because I have the refractor field that allows me specifically to do that.
No, same reason with Aegis. No.
What DN, Bob?
This is separate. DN would be 4.
So DM5 for being injured.
Yep.
Well, I've got to call it quits. I'm basically dead.
She's on 4 wounds remaining.
Right.
Yeah, same here.
I'm just gonna have to Wrath re-roll that and hope for the best.
Okay.
I feel like if we don't, there we go. And
You feel like something was out of sync. You did the right thing. Every step of what you did was correct. But it was not its time.
Gonna do it.
Something is messing. The time field is messed even with the Prometheum itself, it feels. Something's not right. It feels as though because everything is out of sync, nothing will go the way it needs to until all is aligned as it should be.
Can we get Thrall in here to potentially...
Ryan?
Yes.
What was the time in the you said targeting relay room?
107. The matter has now been resolved. Coordinates have been
Find
corrected.
106.
Anyone who wants to can make investigation checks.
Man's got us fucking making every check possible after last session.
I'm trying to be fair.
No, I know. No, you've got us making every
I've
check
even
in my.
put the numbers
like,
on the fucking board.
no,
I'm
you're
going
making
to
us
take a
go. Shit,
command
what check would this
mistake.
be? Would this be that check? No, wait, no. Which one's more applicable? We're just making every check under the sun.
So everybody can make investigation.
Anyone who wishes. Go on, Jacob.
Ian.
I'm going to take. I'm a little bit wounded after the issue we've just had, so I'm going to take a command position, so I don't die.
Approved on Brother Aegis. Alright. As you guys begin searching around, Aegis, you catch up with Rhine, where this soldier is going, huh, the triplets are still frozen as well. And you see these 3 Narmurian soldiers, 3 nearly identical men, who are basically in the centre of the room. There is a large cylindrical like periscope, and all around the room are heavy ranging apparatus designed to get the range of the gun correct. The chronometer on the wall reads 106.
Suppose then this will be the next problem to correct.
So did we confirm that basically Thrall, it would be too difficult to unfreeze everybody? Because that's kind of the assumption I was operating on.
It's
Not the.
Go on, George.
Sorry.
No, please go on. I think you're going to say the same thing.
It's not that. The reason we aren't unfreezing them instantly is we need to correct the issues of the station before we unfreeze them. Because as soon as they're unfrozen, they're going to do their thing. So we need to correct them in order.
Is there like a range computer here, or are these just like physical instruments?
These are physical instruments.
So would there also be the same thing on the gun with the rangefinder, or is it all done here?
You would make a scholar check for ordnance once again.
Scholar.
I will, if you know what, I shall assist him, and I will use by his will to give him plus 12 dice.
Okay. Well, with that, I probably have a decent chance. DN 3, or what's the DN?
The DN here would be, let's go 6.
With by his will. Nice. Ship for glory. Glory. Okay. Pass.
You would need to match the range here on the actual alignment of the gun.
Okay. So, am I able to determine what the alignment of the gun is from here? Do I have to go over to it?
You can go over and have a good look.
Alright. Waddle over here. I should imagine there's just back and forth slow. It's just slowly walking. Okay, over here. Dump, 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 dump.
Aren't you?
Alright, what is the alignment?
Are you Terminator armor or your jump pack?
I'm in my Terminator armor, yeah.
Don't you fucking touch that gun.
Armor got fucked, if you remember.
Well, there's its shield. Its combat shield got destroyed.
Her storm shield got
Yeah.
Melted.
Shame. Can't imagine how that happened.
The goop.
Aegis, you touch that gun, I'm going after you.
So
I already
Aegis, you're
had
gonna need to touch the gun.
I disarmed the ammo already.
So this map is slightly lying to you.
Okay.
The gun is pointing more accurately, if I could find freehand, like this. That's black. So if I can... You would see that the ranging on the gun says E4.
Bingo.
Okay. Alright. If Ryan's still there, I would ask him what's the alignment over there. This one says E4.
You would need that, George, to also make a scholar check to read the equipment in the room. DN's going to be
Could I get the assistance of the guardsman?
He will look at you. I could try, my lord. I haven't been trained on this bit. That's what the twins are for. The triplets, sorry. Well, one's adopted. Yes, I can offer you 3 dice, sir.
Perfect. That's DN8, George. Settle down. Could I also? There's no particular process. I could think. So comparing to the false coordinates, would that be worth anything in information
in
here?
this instance, no. The coordinates you've settled and resolved.
Cool. No worries. And then I will rather roll that.
Okay. You scour the... You take the rangefinder, the periscope, and twisting it round, you go to E4, which is, again, aligned up towards where the Sinfeast ships are landing. You rotate back around, heaving the massive sort of central cog machinery until you are pointing at the warp rift. E is for east. 4 is for number 4 on a clock, where this face down. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, round the facing of the clock. You are looking at north 11.
And he would inform Aegis of the correct the alignment, the actual target.
Which one's actually the correct one? Is it the cannon and then the room has to match it, or vice versa?
North 11's the right one, because that's the one pointing towards the rift, right? That was the
That is the
true
one that
target.
points towards the rift. It depends where you want to fire it.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Has anyone thought that both coordinates are wrong?
We would know for sure from the targeting, right?
It depends where you want to fire it. Those coordinates are correct, but where do you want to fire the gun?
Would it be more accurate? Like, this is our opportunity to actually fire a shell at Maze.
Yeah, it needs to be aimed at Maze to
You
stop
can
this
make a
whole
full
effect.
headshot if you want.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can we do a cool shot to disarm?
We do make a cold shot to the head. I think that would be most
Preferably
appropriate
both the left and the right.
It's how I use ballistic skill potentially for this.
I mean, I assume we can hopefully
You can,
cross-reference with.
you can aim it at the planet if you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Isn't that where Maze is?
As far as you know, he's in that capital city with the Titan.
Yes. And then there.
Okay.
And that would be.
That would be South
what?
6.
What if I?
Straight
What
down.
if I? Actually, there's a simple answer to this. The guardsman, asking him what was the intended target.
We were firing on the warp rift, my lord, to stop emergent enemies.
Cool. So then it is worth firing at the warp rift then, because
Close the warp rift, remember?
Well, it was worth firing.
There's currently a warp
Before-
rift over this bit of the portal that's also frozen. That's where if you remember last week, I described all the scaping coming out.
Oh, we might have 2 shells. Thinking about it. We've got the shell that's in there, We've got the
No, that's
second
not-
shell here.
The shell that was in there is compromised and was already taken out.
I thought it was being fixed. Just needs to
The
be
one
think
that's
you can.
fixed is the over here with the propellant. The
Okay.
one that's in there, the warp seal, is cracked. You could fix it though. That is doable.
Not at this point.
I
I
think
think it'd be
it's
easier
fast.
just to get a brand new shell. No.
it's 50-50 because depending on if it's a simple fix that we know isn't warp related and it is simple, then I think it might be better if we had the extra shot, have it be aimed at the warp rift as intended, because clearly there was strategic import to it, and I wouldn't want to waste their actual intended target because they had it for a reason, right?
Hit the
That's-
warp rift, then hit the ground.
Yeah, we fire the first shell would go to the warp rift, and then if we've got a spare shell, we can then fire at the target we want, but this time with the help of the 15th.
Well, before we repair the shell, we should take it open it up and see if it too has incorrect propellant.
Before we do
Other
that, then let's
sabotaged.
decide where you want to fire the first shot, so that we don't get confused.
Yeah, I was
So
about to say we're on 106 right now. Let's stay in the targeting room.
I think priority should be maze, above all.
I wouldn't want to stray too far. One, because obviously, again, the strategic importance of what they were doing, and secondly, if we change the target, we don't know if there's going to be backlash for doing that as well. We have to
Like
do
the-
it by,
What do you mean?
well, I'm a context based man. The fact is you were attempting to solve 104 first had backlash against you because you were solving that ahead of time.
Now
were
what
sold-
we're doing 106 now instead of anything else.
So when we're done with this room, we then move on to the shell and what you're doing, and then we'd move on, and then we'd finish off what's going on within the actual munitions room, and then we'd help this poor sod at 103.
Well, we'd have to check what times the other rooms are at.
Yeah,
Right, but we're talking about alignment, where to place the shot, and I
Yeah.
think the number one issue right now, because when they were firing, they weren't dealing with a warp like freeze like this, right? They were dealing with other issues. So to me, what they were worried about when they were shooting doesn't really matter because we have an entirely different problem now.
The
Like, I
thing
think all the
that
shots-
caused all
when
of
they
this
were
issue is
firing-
the rats.
When they were firing at the opening warp rift, which was opening, and then the time freeze hit, then all the Skaven dropped out and started getting shanked. That's what was happening as the train blew up, essentially, when all this started.
Yeah, to me, we can't do anything unless we get rid of the freeze. So we have to.
But
Disrupt
what we're
that.
doing is we're slowly unfreezing as we go. And the last thing we'll do is basically unfreeze the gun, fire, and now we have an entire room that's
Which-
unfrozen.
of which then we will then change with this a second shell, designate a target to maze, of which then we will fire a shell at them. We're just trying to
And
get
hopefully that disrupts the entire time stop rather than just the time stop we're trying to deal with in this gun center.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just really confused why the first shot you guys want to not shoot at maze.
because
rats.
Yeah, because we know the fact that all the rats are coming from there. Sure, the time stop would remain, but at the very least there wouldn't be rats pouring out of a warp rift. It's
Let's-
cutting off.
Let's hear from David as well. So, carry on.
Of course. David?
Maybe he's with Jacob.
I'm by myself, thank you.
Nah. Respect. Fair enough. So, with 106 here, where do you want to set the range, the firing?
I'm saying for N11 to the warp rift because it makes sense to me. Because I think you have to think of it more like this, Brian. That if we then start messing with maze without dealing with the fact that there'll probably be more rats coming out of that warp rift, we'd basically be opening ourselves to attack. We're trying to make sure that they can't retaliate as well. Because we're shaking the hornet's nest, there's going to be retaliation, right?
I mean, I agree, but in my opinion, I think the inverse is like it makes. Yeah, I don't know. It's
my thought process is while everyone is frozen, while Maze is freezing everyone, Maze doesn't matter as much. The rats are ignoring the freeze, so let's deal with the things that ignore the freeze, and then deal with the freeze itself.
Okay.
That's kind of my thought process on it.
Okay. Oh, hello, love. Ooh, what's this? Oh, Chicky Nuggy?
Your thoughts on that, Brian?
Did they have any successful shots at the warp rift? Because to me, bombarding the warp rift seems like a multiple shot kind of thing, whereas like just taking out one psyker guy, disrupting him could be seems like one shot.
As far as you know, they were firing a single shell into the warp rift just to detonate it on the inside. Think Iron Man at the end of Avengers.
But they were interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
you said it was a warp seal, right?
The shell has a warp seal, which allows it to be fired into the warp without breaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I sort of misunderstood it.
Oh.
So.
No worries, dude.
Well then, yeah, we'll aim for the warp rift, I guess.
Okay. So
Target red 11.
That would be north 11 and 11.
Yep. So let's set them both to north 11.
Yep. Well, here's where Aegis comes in. You're in a time freeze. Cogs ain't moving. You've got to manually push the gun.
God bless.
Strength check,
Lord of the
DN20.
Rings. Oh, yes.
Athletics, DN20.
Would you like me to help?
No.
I think all of us need to. A lot of us need to assist on
Not
this.
a chance.
We'll tell you when you need them.
Not a chance am I helping move that.
Oh, come on, Erno, you pussy. All you, surely bragging rights.
Give me a second. Let me just have a look at. Let me pull out my stats real quick.
Erlo's the only character I would willingly allow to bring out his own character sheet.
Let me look at my athletics. Oh, let me look at even just my strength. My armor's providing half my strength currently.
Your armor.
Honestly, me and Sven could probably do it.
Our
Finders
armor.
keepers, Emperor. Finders keepers.
To be fair, I can do a buyer's will again, Brian, to give you +9 to your dice.
Look at
So
that.
you want strength or athletics?
Athletics.
Yeah.
Sorry, mouthful of nugget.
I will gladly give you assistance with athletics. You may add 0 to your dice pool.
Good. Sven, help
Add
me with this gun.
3 to your dice pool.
Alright. Was the buyer's will, does that take a faith?
Yeah, it spends another faith point on my end.
Could
Let's
you
just,
add 6 to your dice pool,
It's
From-
triple.
if possible. No, not for that.
Come on, Aegis. Push with your legs.
I think me and Sven got this, you don't have to waste faith.
Come on, Sven.
Actually, well, maybe not.
Lift
I
with
got-
your back!
I've got 9 faith total. I've got faith to spend.
Why did Sven
besides-
sound like a smoking grandma for a second there?
Lift with your back! Do it!
Was there anybody else assisting besides Sven?
The tech
could
priest
I-
can help.
Assist with leadership, if possible.
I'll allow it.
That's for the 6 dice.
Man's
So-
just gonna work him.
Okay, so leadership at 6.
I will have Lieutenant Jan Yosef come over to try and help.
Okay, how much does he have?
Come on,
offers
Sven.
He offers
You
you
think
an
you're
additional
stronger than Ryan?
3.
Just because of that, I feel like I should be able to add more because of that comment.
That's where the
Earl
leadership
up.
comes in. Roll it, Jacob.
Okay.
one just pushing this thing. Nice.
Head.
So we are using the shifts method, so that'll be 2 extra dice.
Okay.
Just for the sake of that's what I'm doing in the other campaign going forwards, because it is getting silly on both you and Ron.
Okay.
I was just gonna add the 6 dice from the points I put into leadership.
That's fair. That works too. Okay, so roll it, Brian.
Change this number a billion times. Okay, I think I've got it correct. I'm gonna take a couple glory, because why not?
Huh?
Yeah, take
Our precious glory. How dare you.
Corruption.
Easy.
Christ.
he
As a
squeals.
team, there is a screeching noise as the emerald and blue flames that hold the barrel in place. You heave. Three space marines, 2 mortal men, and 1 tech priest adept heave this huge cannon round. There's a kung, kung, kung as each clunk tricks it into place like the ticks of a clock until it is pointing at 11 o'clock north, right at the warp rift.
Okay. Have we gone? Let's go look at all these other rooms and see what their purpose is, if they're even required for
I will
this.
stress there is no backlash.
Removing the
Moving
turret.
it.
Okay. I will go up here, I guess. Do a little awareness, maybe.
Yeah, you guys tell me.
You never know.
So, where you are, Aegis, awareness, DN4. Actually, all of you roll me just awareness checks. We'll see where we're at. Okay. So, you find the remaining chronometers. In this room, you are able to identify this as the breach room. So this little cylindrical square bit here, which isn't pinging, is essentially where you unlock the breach to prime firing the gun. Down here, where Fool is the actual command to detonate the gun, to fire the gun.
And what about up here,
Nothing.
Matt? This is a chill room with some dudes.
Mhm.
All right,
There's nothing in there.
just for planning.
Yeah.
It's just
All right.
There's also a Lehman Russ Vanquisher, it's worth mentioning. Like, he's about. That's actually Yosef's tank.
very nice. Hey, is that the Lehman Russ that we've come to know and love? Is that their one Lehman Russ? Didn't like the 15th have like a Lehman Russ, like one tank that they had with them?
Oh no, they have a shit
What
ton of
big
tanks.
blade?
They have a single Stormblade. They have a single super heavy
Yep.
Stormblade.
Gotcha.
The Light of Soul, I think it's called. This is just the Lehman Russ they have. Vanquisher, to be exact.
Cool. We now know the order of operations. Next step is to get that shell repaired and slotted back in.
Alright.
I can get to work on that.
Yep, this is where things are going to speed up massively. It is a simple DN6 tech check to repair the shell, because you just need to seal the containment.
Take a couple glory.
Could get the tech adept as well. maybe.
Yep, she can give you an extra 8 dice.
That definitely helps.
So you've worked
Alright.
out, so I'd be surprised if things don't tick along nicely. Fixing the shell, loading it in place, no backlash. What's next?
Are we able to do any corrections of
Four.
one of? Oh, sorry, Brian. You want?
Yeah, you're about to say what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Jacob, what are you going to say?
I was just saying, the 104, ammunition.
104. You can redo it, but the DN has increased drastically.
We love that. What's the original check? Tech.
It was a survival check.
I could assist with this one, but I can only give like 3 dice max, unless you want me to use any like scholar or something.
If you could help Aegis with lifting it carefully so it pours out correctly.
I have a decent like
Yeah.
will, but no actual training in survival. So if someone has the ability to assist, that would be nice.
Could I do as like do as Aegis did with the holding it carefully with athletics?
Okay.
Again,
Perhaps this would be worth using
by his will,
by his will. Yeah.
and then get some glory in there. So,
Okay.
with the athletics, add +9 to your dice rolls.
The DN is 16. Survival check.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay. 9 from the athletics.
The augmetics come into play because it's a willpower test.
No, not in this instance. It's also not a willpower check, it's survival.
Yeah, it's just
Which,
it's just
which
a
uses
willpower-based
Survival is
skill.
willpower. How strange.
Yeah.
But no.
To be fair, I think his the increase in willpower test is more so in the idea of conviction or resolve.
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. Someone trying to fuck with my mind.
Go to beat.
Yes. Take some glory.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take half this glory because we really don't want this to fuck up.
And you've got
take
wrath,
more than
right?
that. Take
Yeah.
9 glory.
Okay. All right. I think we're good. I'm gonna go for it. Was the adept assisting as well?
She can if you wish. She
Yes,
can give you an
please.
extra 5 dice.
I'll take it.
Give you an extra 1.
I think we are good.
Alright, I didn't want to give you that 1 dice anyways. Fuck you.
I don't know. What we need to do is hold the screwdriver very carefully.
Yes, but it's not the right screwdriver!
It's a flathead.
Shift the other one for narrative or whatever.
Hold it, these are hex
Alright.
bolts.
We've
It's
succeeded.
a push fit!
Hopefully. We're so
Okay.
carefully.
DN 16.
Yep.
No, that's it. Sorry,
Pass.
it didn't come up for me. On a pass, hands slightly shaking, Erlo, you are able.
In the background.
You are able
Look at
to
me, I'm gonna
slowly
start using
remove
better than everyone.
remove the tainted promethium, restore the correct promethium to the firing mechanism, and you do have just enough to fire a second shot if you wish.
Like,
Just.
fuck.
Oh, before I forget, can we check the repaired shell? Yeah, any propellant fuckery?
Yeah,
anything
you can
else?
check that. Make
'Cause I don't
a
think we've.
investigation check for me.
Yeah, because I don't think we actually ever really looked it over. Can I use tech or do I have to use investigation?
It has to be investigation.
anyone feel free to take a look at this. What's it again?
In this instance, it would just be DN5.
You got this one,
Don't
bud.
I didn't. It's not my. Doesn't look like any hands have been on this.
On a 2, as far as you can tell, that shell is all fixed and ready to be fired.
Well, if it was in the machine beforehand, then it would have been difficult, hopefully, for them to take apart and replace the propellant, right? So hopefully, I mean, it would make sense that why they would dab the side of it and fuck with the propellant, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. Alright.
I'm purely here to fuck with you at this point.
This poor sucker.
As far as you can tell, that shell is repaired and ready to roll.
Okay. We should make sure the cannon's computer is working now, or the
103 was the actual cannon itself.
Yeah.
It was the guardsman having his hands dug inside.
Is it quite like his hands are trapped in the wrong place? He's out of...
Doesn't appear to be. It's more like he's trying to hotwire a fucking orbital cannon. If you remember, he was shouting at Fowler, the tech lady.
Yeah.
When you guys unfroze.
Have her diagnose the issue, because she must be familiar with the gun. Why would they call her over in particular?
She sort of turns and looks at you. I am unaware. He simply shouted he requested my assistance. I did not register the problem.
Oh yeah, but look now. Now, seeing as we've got, in theory, all the time in the world.
Affirmative. And she starts like looking in, running basic diagnostics. The machine spirit of this orbital cannon, known as Lux Imperator, is ancient and highly volatile. The machine spirit has repelled against the warp. It does not wish to fire.
What rites must be performed in order to get it to fire?
We must perform rites of sacred appeasement. Unguents must be applied, lubrication to the recoil battery and array, and then we must perform the sacred undertaking of turning it off and on again.
I hate that one, but very well.
That one's important. It's got a data leak.
I am finding here... your name is in here, Aegis. What is the Epstein files?
Oh god!
Nothing, don't worry about that.
Affirmative. Not
What?
worrying about that. Put it
alright.
to one side.
They're all redacted, don't worry.
Redacted.
This rate, they'd be the
At least the right names are redacted.
It's terrible.
So, to actually perform these rites, is there a particular check for that one, or was that just a
It's
matter
more of a narrative thing. It's,
Bye.
Go on. Go on, Jacob.
Sorry, I was just by the legs. Fucking Epstein files.
It's up to you guys. You can choose to either make a persuasion to appease the machine spirit. You can choose to make a scholar to try and persuade it. You can make a tech to try and force it. You can make a leadership to motivate it. Tell me how you appease the machine spirit of this tank. Oh, well, cannon.
By God, I actually might have a good chance of either leadership or persuasion. I got 11 dice total on all of them.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yes, talk dirty to the machine spirit.
I need
That'll
each of
do
you
the
to do
job.
this.
Okay. I'll gladly persuade it.
Tech Fowler, it is of the benevolence of the machine each of us intends to fire and engage it in the great art of destruction. Many are the blessings of the Ordo Redactor. Each of us must pray and give beneficence to this machine spirit. And she places her hands on the side of the machine spirit and interfaces her mechadendrites. She's going to make a tech check. Machine spirit, I apply the sacred lubricant to your breaching alloys, so that they may slide gracefully onto the wrathful ingestion of the enemy.
Can we spend a glory to get a re-roll?
Of course you can. Not a glory, you can spend wrath.
Does she have a wrath?
She can spend ruin. Which, yes, in this case would be glory, so yes. I thought you meant yourself, my apologies.
Yeah, the trap.
10 dice.
You think we'd fall for that?
It's a power move. Okay. She succeeds and is able to appease the machine.
I just rage bait the machine with the persuasion.
You're too much of a poos.
I did not realize such a great and mighty machine spirit would stand by and let the enemies of mankind and the Omnissiah still stand.
Oh, that's such a bitch move. I respect it so much.
You know, we should have done intimidation on this thing.
No balls.
If you'd allow that to do by persuasion, I'd give that a go.
Can we berate it instead? Hey, you fat fuck, we had to move you into it.
You can decide on whatever methodology you like.
We had to move you into a position, you lazy piece of shit. You're useless.
This is why you would not make good tech captains.
I've rage baited the play on its pride as a machine spirit as to why it's letting its enemy stand. So I'm going to
More viable.
Persuasion on that one on my end. I'll give that a try.
Sounds good.
DN4 is it?
Yes, in this case that would be.
DN4.
You truly are a beautiful machine, yet your cogs stay
What
still.
the fuck?
What?
Thank
Sorry. Is this not how you appease the machine spirit?
No, it was my rolls. Is that all but 2 on like 11 dice succeeded?
That's been painful, I'm not gonna lie.
Apologies, where were we?
Jacob trying to rizz up a fucking tank.
Cannon, thank you, Emperor.
Oh, yes. I wouldn't want to misgender the fucking cannon.
But yet your cogs stay still for the servants of the Emperor and the Omnissiah himself. You let us down, but I know you can work. I know you can bring folly to our enemies.
Who's going to go for the tactical gaslighting?
Probably Sven.
Okay, so George with the reroll for success. Hello. Just roll some dice. Let's see what happens. Do you make it horny?
So that's 12, and I'm going to use my wrath to reroll this.
You're not allowed to make it horny.
That's 19 successes.
Oh,
with a crit.
God.
She's gonna blow!
Yeah, with a crit. Let's go.
It's so wrong. Like, it's so wrong.
Listen, if I can get a fucking singularity cannon to fire off, I can get this going.
I hate it so much.
I'm gonna be AFK 1 second.
Do
Sorry.
you?
Okay. Also, I see that fucking comment, Lightwater. I see that fucking comment, Brian. in game. Okay, Erlo, you are able. Maybe it helped. You'll never really know. But all you can hope is, yeah, your sweet talking, your smooth words. The cannon does seem to be slightly more erect than before.
You may need to lower the angle of the elevation. It's a bit excited.
Christ.
I'm just using your words against you.
Yeah, no, absolutely fair. I'm just deeply, deeply disappointed in both of us, if I'm honest.
It's a game of chicken. You're not gonna win.
No, it's 100%.
Listen, I've went for fucking ancestors of player characters. I've machines. Ain't nothing stopping me.
Noted. Good God.
Brings out literal Slaneshi demons to try and get him to die, because
I'll still
we'd have
pound
to
him
put him down for heresy.
Christ. Okay. I've lost track. Which then would bring us to Sven.
Really? You're gonna do this again? Every time I need you to do something, you always fail. Huh, Machine Spirit? You really gonna let me down like this again? Always something with you. First you let my arm get failed. Then because I had to lose an arm, then you failed me in that, now I lose my other arm. What else is it gonna be? You gonna mess with my eyes again? Oh wait, you already have. Do something right for once.
Ben, not to hurt you too much. You know they're different machine spirits, right?
They're all the same to me.
The tech
I see.
That's racist.
I don't associate with your kind. Sorry. Come here, Ryan.
What?
I prefer those that are honest about their racism.
This is me being honest. Shouty man.
I'm a shouty man.
Don't record fucking horrible histories at me at this time.
To be fair, I have been drinking a little bit, so...
Right. In that case,
to make it more fun.
what test is that you're trying to make?
Is that an intimidation?
It feels
It's a vague intimidation. No,
It's
it's
gaslighting.
persuasion.
It's gaslighting. It's
Cunning?
deception.
Cunning?
No, it's
It's
deception.
deception.
Because it wasn't deception, because he was being honest. He was straight up blaming him for, like, the arm that he lost, the eye. Like, these are all true things. This is all truth.
But the canon didn't do those things. That's where I'm taking issue.
But does Sven know that?
I think
Did he know-
so. I'm
would
deeply
think so.
concerned if not.
I'd say so, so it's just deception, just blaming this one for the failings of the others.
I'm so confused. Quite proud, but so confused. Like,
Could I technically say this is related to Space Marine implants because I have
no!
Mechanicus?
No, you may not, you
Aw.
dirty space wolf. Oh dear.
DM4, but yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
Because I'm wounded.
Do
so-
you wish to use any RAF?
I don't have any. I used them on my psychic tests earlier.
Where did your RAF go, David?
I only got 2. I used them on both psychic mastery tests.
People are bleeding. He ain't getting them back.
Noted.
And we've not had...
Doesn't he have
No, that's only in combat. If you're meaning where the blood must flow where I get it, it's only on a crit in combat.
Okie dokie. So, that is still more majority than not.
Oh no, it's Berserker, sorry, but yeah, it's...
Between David's gaslighting and Erlo's machinima erotica, you are able to ensure that the gun will fire somewhat safely. As far as you can tell, all is well.
I'll go to the next section.
Do you all feel fucking dirty now? Like,
I feel
should.
revitalized.
You should feel dirty.
This room, what is it?
A monument.
Don't run from what we've done.
I'm not.
It is
running.
all
I'm looking
part
at
of the
my
plan.
work. I'm looking at my work.
We have a plan. We have a plan now. So, up to 102. Here is the breach. You guys need to do your awareness checks, your investigations, have a look at what is around.
I should do an awareness.
Was the breacher cap thing, I think, right? Or
Yeah,
the,
this is the machine, the mechanism that goes to the machine. You're right back there, piggies. Oh, they found their little foraging basket. They loves it. Okay, let me know if anyone passes or fails. It's DN5.
I failed. All I can smell is rat piss.
Bait.
I passed.
All I can smell is rat piss. What a statement.
Am I wrong? They'll have pissed everywhere. That's probably all over their feet. They're savages.
True. Very true.
I passed.
Okie dokie. On a pass, Erlo, you get like a tingling, a strange feeling, and you go and look into the actual breach bucket where everything is sort of fired from, and you can see that there is a line of runes that have been carved inside.
The damn rats did graffiti!
Just graffiti.
And it's rune shit. I don't know, I can't fucking... I can try and read it, I guess, but I don't think people are going to be happy.
It.
This might actually be Thrall's time to shine.
Don't read it, Erlo. Least of all, if it's something from the rats, it's either going to be slurs or demonic slurs.
It's
Exactly.
definitely slurs.
So if anyone needs to learn these, it's me.
It's 100% slurs.
I'd like to-
It's just cussing you out.
I would 100% like to read. At the sign of just people saying it's probably slurs.
That would make me laugh so hard. It's not, but oh, that does me a chuckle. No, it is written in the equivalent of like Skaven, primordial. You know.
Fuck knows.
You can attempt to translate it.
Hey, Thrall, you fine if I try and translate? Listen, if I can get the Grey Knight's permission, then I'm okay.
Looks like you're good. Go for it.
Thrall be wary, but he does slowly nod.
Oh, thank fuck.
I will need a scholar check from you.
Of course, DM.
Skaven is probably quite a simple language. So let's go DN. Let's go DN5. Because it's still like you're figuring it out as you go, you know.
Can anyone else assist?
Absolutely.
In any way?
Could I have Thrall assist on this one on the idea that it's
It is slightly
Potentially
warped into, yeah.
it is demon shit?
It is indeed demon. Shit.
I'm going to ask a question then.
Okay.
I'm just going to send it in DMs if possible.
That's okay. Brace yourselves.
There you go.
Let's have a look. Yeah, to 1.
Perfect.
Yes.
Could I still get the help?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't trust these dice.
That's completely valid.
How many dice from Thrall?
3.
3. Cool. A complication, but 9 successes.
Complication, have 1 corruption, because you're reading Demon Tongue.
Okay.
Nothing more than 1, though. I'm not that much of a dick. I'm a dick, but not that much of a dick. The inscription is essentially code. It's 0s and 1s. It is directly contaminating the firing mechanism, the automated firing mechanism.
Fuck. Right, I think I've decoded it. Do I need to tell Thrall first before I tell anyone? Thrall?
Of what is it? What's its nature?
It's a form. It seems to be corrupting the actual machine spirit to some degree.
I can possibly attempt to unbind it if it is warp in nature.
And I wouldn't say no.
Let me look.
Be careful. It's not a nice language to read.
I can imagine. He would look to it. Is it more like an incantation or like a spell?
It's actually quite the opposite. It is data corruption. So what this is doing is it is stopping the gun from being fired, like, by the computer.
It's like a stop code.
Ah, this is tech related.
Yes.
You're on your own.
No, I'm not. Aegis, get your ass over here. This is
What
tech
is this?
related now. This is your wheelhouse. Same with you, tech adept.
My name is Fowler. Not that anyone asked.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Fuller.
You're welcome.
It's a lovely name. You should
I
use
know.
it more often.
I do. Slightly confused.
Well, clearly not. You didn't use it until now.
I am Fowler B19.
I will try and remember that.
Appreciate.
This is how we get. We are the worst PR team for fucking Salvation.
Yeah. Did you not see how well I talked
people.
with the guy?
Like, we actively need people pumping out the propaganda for us because we ain't helping ourselves.
Despite everything we've accomplished.
I'm going.
Oh, yeah, like-
I need you to work on the I will read out what's being written, and I need you to remove it from the within the codes itself.
Dude.
She is going to make. Oh, Aegis or her tech check?
Both.
Okay.
Work together. I don't know where it's going to be.
Aegis, would you like to make the tech, or would you like her to?
Yeah, I'll do it. And she
Yeah,
gets
she
this.
gives you +8 dice.
Yeah.
Could I give, using the scholar for reading it, could I give that dice as well while I'm trying to read
Yes,
the code?
that's okay.
That is an extra 2 dice.
Okay. What's the DN?
The end is going to be 10.
Alright, we should be fine. Theory.
The first one is 0.
We do it each time, or is it one roll for all of it?
It is 1 roll.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
on a tech check, you can see that this, I am afraid, cannot be undone. In this instance, you are not going to be able to use the automated targeting system. Someone is going to have to fire the gun manually. Like a pistol. Like, actually fire it.
Okay.
Like someone has to pull the trigger, or
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, someone's gonna make a ballistic skill check to hit.
So somebody has
Noted.
to essentially be the nail that
Yeah, someone's
slash
gonna
hammer
actually fire the
that
gun.
strikes the. If you think of it like a bullet, the hammer strikes the back, creates the explosion. A bullet flies out.
I know a pretty solid person that has a really good aim with his guns.
It's wherever your best shot is.
Are we talking about Augie's guns? Because he'd flex those on you all day.
Correct.
I think it might quite a. It's either fried or through with the best ballistic skills.
I think you'll find I'm pretty decent with my ballistic skill. But I was thinking about potentially bringing in our Crimson Fist.
No, only characters who are currently here.
I'll be one of us three.
Well, I'm going to be honest. We haven't even asked the guardsman.
Yosef looks at you, actively laughs.
You know what?
But it's
Fair
skill of
play.
8.
Fair play. Are you the marksman in this unit?
No, none of us are. We're tankers.
Tank. Okay. You're tankers, and not one of you is a gunner.
Alright.
No, it was a serious
guardsmen.
question. It
We're
was a
guardsmen.
serious question,
We
not
have
an
a-
insult.
We have a ballistic skill of 8. Take it or leave it. We're guardsmen.
I
We're
guess
gonna leave
I'll
it.
take it. You know, I'm going to be honest. It's better than some people we have on the team.
That's shocking.
Sad, I know.
Deeply
I don't use a
worrying,
gun.
my lord.
I don't need a gun.
We know,
So we haven't
Sven.
done
That's
it.
why you've been on the medical slab how many times?
The guardsman leans
3.
over to one of the other, like to the tech addict, and just goes, "Are they all this petty?
Yes.
Like, are all space
This isn't pettiness. This
He's
is
not a space
bonding.
Don't help us in with that.
I don't associate with them half the time.
You don't associate with anybody. You just
Yes.
brood in the corner.
He
That's
does
not
it so
true.
well.
I've seen him go on secret rendezvous with Storm.
What?
Spill the tea, Erlo.
Like they went to the church together. Remember?
Yeah, of course.
They did the whole recruitment stuff.
Yeah.
But that was a secret rendezvous.
Oh dear.
He has a firm grasp of his use of the observable pistols. They are to be admired.
God.
Sure.
Firm grasp on something.
That's what he had a firm grasp of.
Hey. Don't be insulting our favourite chaplain.
What?
He's an honourable man.
Malachi.
I said favourite chaplain.
That was the joke.
My heart.
Alright. Moving swiftly on. One of
Fixing
you,
the-
you have now solved this one. I am happy to tick it. One of you has to fire the shot.
Shall we go over to this room over
I
here?
have before we leave, I just have a question for the guardsman because I think this is a fair question to ask.
Fuck,
normally
let's just
you-
go in. We've got another room up here, mate.
Normally, you say you use the automated targeting.
Yes,
If
my
you
lord.
fire this gun,
Yes, my lord.
what happens with the backblast? Is this why this is going to be an issue?
It blasts. Currently, it would hit this dude and your friend Josiah. It blasts down the line, my lord.
Okay. And where would you have to stand to manually launch it? In this room or
Yes,
behind
in
the
here.
cannon?
In here.
Okay. Just had to make sure it wasn't one of those, pull the big string behind the cannon to launch it and be in the backblast.
No, my lord. That would be terrible.
I appreciate the information there.
Of course. You would fire.
That's why
from
Acme works
in
for
here.
Chaos.
What do you know about chaos,
Working for Chaos, David.
Sven?
No, that's why Acme works for Chaos.
Acne or Agnicor? They
Acme.
don't work.
Acme.
Acne.
Acme.
No, I know.
Acme, like the fucking.
It's not. No, Agnicor is the warp's version of Vagnicor.
Agnicor was the original damn name, you bastards.
No. It was forever known.
So
It has always will be
brutally, I am
Vagnicor.
undone. Oh dear. Cruelty. Oh, is woe. Okay, now, last one. 101. Awareness checks, investigation checks, whatever you prefer.
Dan?
Just roll, let's see what
No.
successes we get. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, what have we got? We got 5, 3, okay. Going into this room, you can't see anything out of sorts.
Check their Vox. Is what I'm thinking. Check their actual Vox relays.
Can do.
But what was this room supposed to be?
Commands.
So where they give the
Destination.
command to actually fire it. Yeah.
Destination.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Vox relays, Vox equipment, anything like that.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Wouldn't it be funny if they decided to just change the frequency so when they say fire, no one heard it?
That would be quite funny.
Anyway, for a non disclosed reason, I'm going to check the Vox frequency.
Okay, so tech check for someone checking the Vox.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the investigation. Someone
Yeah.
better suited for investigation do that.
DN3.
Oh, tech adept.
Succeed.
You check the Vox, it's static, it does not seem to be out of sorts in any way.
It's on the correct
It
frequency.
is on
yes.
the correct frequency.
The command themselves, the people, with their states.
They seem to be busying themselves around with the aspect of command. As far as you can tell, they do not appear to be under any duress. Nothing seems to have gone wrong.
I'm still paranoid enough to check on them. Is there any distinct marks of that? Bit out of left field, marks
No.
of chaos on them.
Make a... you can add your Law Chaos to this, but it will be a Medicae check.
This one would be a fool. Medicae plus Lawmaster. I assume like no particular DN or anything.
Yeah, no particular DN on this one.
Implant.
Yes, implants.
Cool. And then I will.
And then... Sorry, the
And then-
had to.
Yeah.
It's important.
6 total.
6 total. You can find no sign of corruption upon them.
It was a wild guess. Just thinking if it wasn't the room itself, it might be the actual people in charge.
Yeah, fair. That's a good guess. Anyone else?
No, I've not got enough in the relevant stats to really be of help there.
Can we possibly use Thrall to wake one of them up and see
You could.
what's going on with them. I mean, in theory, right? If they gave the order to fire, everything's aligned and should work now, right? So what could they possibly do here that would mess everything else up?
Don't know.
Mostly they just yell and then nothing would happen. But I do not believe that would be the case. Their actual command desk, anything particular on it?
Just the chronometer, with its, and then the order to fire button, essentially.
Can I inspect the button?
Yeah.
Tech check, maybe?
Tech check. To inspect it would be investigation. Being honest.
Okay. Well, just worth a shot. DN?
8.
For glory.
Let's see. Yeah, I can pump glory into it if you guys want.
Yeah, do it. We've got 7 so far.
Yeah.
Take like 5 of it, or like maybe 6.
I'm thinking like 3 or 4.
Well, someone want to assist then?
So how many dice would you have if you did 4?
Would have 8.
And what was the DN again?
8.
Because of wounded.
Can anybody provide assistance?
Any of you can provide assistance.
He doesn't actually suffer wounded. He has feel no pain.
Ah.
I recall.
Yeah.
No stress.
To be honest,
Maybe
I don't think
also
I've got
points
anything
in
I can
investigation.
provide you with investigation outside of just me helping, which would just be a flat 1.
Well, let's see. I can always wrath roll.
It's true.
There's a chance. Actually, let me just take. I mean, we need it. Let me take a couple more glory, and I'll probably be able to do this. Ah, excellent. Just barely.
As you
I spin out.
check around the charts, you scramble at the table, sort of trying to figure out what's going on. Something isn't right, and you can't put your finger on it, and that makes you. And you hit the table, and you look, and there's a boop, and you glance as the chronometer flickers.
Can I pick it up and look at it?
So it's part of the table. You'd be picking the table up. It's like one of those D&D gaming tables,
Okay. Well, I'll inspect it with whatever tools there's available.
Tech check.
Okay. DN?
In this instance, DN 13.
Pick it up.
Yes. Come. Something seems to be amiss here. Require your assistance.
Okay, plus 8 dice. Tech adept.
Add +1 for Thrall. He has 1 in tech.
Yeah. OP.
Then. Oh, nice. Okay. Shift for lower A.
Okay.
3 of us are able to hopefully figure it out.
Yeah. Between the 3 of you, what you notice and you see. Slide just behind Katie. Is that the actual chronometer has been tampered with.
What is it? So it should have a time, right?
It does. It says 101.
That's the chronometer permit to explode.
Yes.
Going to do the smart thing.
The chronometer, the countdown, as far as you can see.
Yes, stand next to the ammo. Yes, good. Yes.
With the success of the tech check, the chronometer is blinking between 101 and 1000.
Would it be a simple enough thing to fix it, or?
That's another tech check, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Alright, no, it's okay. If she will assist,
Yep, 8
of
dice.
the attempt to repair this. DN 8? Or what was DN?
In this instance, DN 5, I'll say.
Okay. Be good.
Okay. On a success, you cannot fix this. The time slippage is screwing with it. What this means is there's not going to be a pause between finishing this and firing. You all need to be in the right place, ready to go. So the question becomes, which room do you allocate each of you to and who's firing the shot? Because the moment that clock hits down 1, it's not at 001, it's at 100, so it's going to fire. So you need to be in the right place and then take the shot instantly. Each of you need to take a room, choose which one you remember best, issue orders, go for it.
This one is just to get the ammo ready for the next shot.
Yeah, that'll be more like a strength check, which I wouldn't mind helping with as well.
Oh, I need to... Do I stand in... Hang on. Do I stand in this room and just scream fire?
It's viable.
Get the shit out of the commanders upon waking.
Yeah, not wrong.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll be over here.
Okay, so who's taking the shot?
Well, whoever's going to be in this room is taking the shot. So who's
then I'll
wanting to
be
use the
here.
ballistic skill?
I've got a 10 total ballistic skill. I'll get...
Your best taking the shot. This room, they were made aware that their orders were messed up, weren't they, when you unfroze them? And we've rectified that as well, so they should just go from what was given to them, the new ones.
would it be worth moving those from behind the gun? If at all possible.
You can shift. Uzziah will just sort of sneak off to the side. That's viable.
Thrall, can you carry the men that's behind the gun so they're not
Oh, hang on. These aren't
vaporized?
the frozen ones. These are unfrozen from the 07.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're fine.
Ah, cool. We're fine.
Okay. Any more for any
Over the
more?
coals. Is everyone in position?
I think so.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what
Okay.
they're doing.
So, time ticks. Every chronometer in sync goes bing at 1:07. Nobody in the room. You hear muffled voices. The coordinates flash, flare. At 1:06, Aegis, what are you doing?
This was just targeting, right?
That was the and you've done that with the angling of the gun.
Manually. Time again.
So, in theory, everything should go fine. I don't think I need to do anything, but I'll just watch them work, I guess.
It's a theory. Okay.
Hopefully, I'm not too distracting because they're just gonna snap out of it. And...
They, the three triplets sort of looking around. Right, ready, ready, ready. And you hear an echoing readiness of shots being prepared. At 105, where is it? The warp breach clunks into place. Sorry, Katie, I can't. Sorry, getting distracted by messages. Katie's trying to talk about church tomorrow and it's fucking throwing me. The warp breach clunks into place. At 104, Sven, strength check to lift in.
Ian.
So 5.
So 6 because of wounded. Mama, don't fail me now. You bitch.
Okay.
And would the guardsmen also not have like a...
They can offer you an assist if you'd like.
Yeah.
They
I mean, I am missing an arm.
They can
Well.
each give you an extra 4 dice, so 8 dice total, if you want to roll them.
Yes. So, an extra 8 dice. That's more like it. Roll complication.
Yes, please.
All the piss on the floor makes it harder for us to move.
That's okay. That could have been a lot worse. Okay. Over to 103, which is... I've forgotten what 103 was now. The...
Truth be told, probably fucking August Erlo's in there.
Paul's taking the shot, isn't he?
No, Ryan isn't.
Ah, yes, of course, you're over there. Okay, 103. What test do you want to make on Thrall?
He will. Honestly, I think he'll try to apply some kind of. Actually, hear me out here.
Mm-hmm.
Sanctifying the shell.
Okay,
With
nice.
Grey Knight warp shit.
Okay, Psychic Mastery. DN9 for Zeech to beat.
And may I use Lawmaster?
Not for sanctifying it, because it's more like casting
Use-
power.
Use some glory.
Or what about implants?
No, yeah, same reason.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'd say use some glory if you need it.
To be fair, it's, Lawmaster is whenever you make a skill test related to the chosen keyword.
Okay,
I think we
I
should-
said no, I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Save.
That's fair.
Save the rest of the glory for the actual shot.
Aye,
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Okay.
true, very good point.
God.
Wrath on Thrall.
Any Wrath?
Did I use Wrath before?
I think you've got one left.
Yeah, I think you've
I
only
think
used
you've only
one.
used one.
Okay. Take your word for it.
Just my memory. My memory's not perfect, but...
You got any traumatic injuries?
No.
Not yet.
You're not cool.
Famous last
Ooh,
words.
nice.
Skin of his teeth, but he makes it.
Alright. You're able to place your hand upon the shell as you hear the sounds busying around you, echoing around. There's a golden light emits from the shell. You close your eyes as the breach takes it. It's shoved into the ready, awaiting barrel of the gun. Sparking engines fume around you. 102. Ryan. Last but not least. Oh no, Erlo's fine in there, yeah. Right, Erlo, scream fire when ready.
I'm sorry, Thrall.
Oh, right. There we are. Better.
I was confused. Why are we sorry for
good.
Fool? Is Fool okay?
Thrall is directly behind the cannon.
Oh, I see.
He's going to stand off to the side a little bit there.
Yes, it might not be the best place to stand, if I'm honest.
Because this is a ballistic skill test,
Mm-hmm.
am I able to take the aim action?
Yes, you can.
So I'll use like the absorber bolt pistol as base, but it's meant to be,
Okay.
you know.
Alright. The DN. You guys didn't cock up too much. You only made the one mistake. You did it in the correct order. So it's 9 plus 1 for the one mistake. DN 10.
Take
10,
glory.
Use our glory.
14. Then aim. My chapter rule would then take place where, because I've aimed, I can re-roll 2 dice.
Nice.
Then I have 1 wrath left to use. Cool. And I think to kind of go, I'll wrath reroll to see if I can shift for damage.
Nice, do it.
Or for narrative.
Or narrative damage.
Yeah.
Respect
2
it.
shifts.
Yep, so we've got the 2 shifts.
Nice. All of it comes together. Time reasserts itself for a split second. There's a koof as the gun fires. The shell screams across the open void. You see thousands of Skaven begin to fall from the warp rift, like, I was about to say like rats fleeing a barrel, but very literally, like rats fleeing a barrel. The Skaven bombard down as the shell glides past them. It hits the outer limit of the warp rift and detonates in a shockwave of black and purple energy. Billowing flames rush out into the surrounding void, and the warp rift stretches, boils, and seals behind. Time shudders. You may re-wield the rift if you wish to fire it at Maze.
Oh yes.
All units, shot landed on target. Critical damage. Convert to second target.
As you say, shot landed on target, critical damage. The Narmurians raise their lasguns, cheering for the Emperor, for him. Gunfire blares out as they sort of raise their voices, cheering and echoing all around. You turn the massive wheel of the gun, moving in rotation with one another. Line up the shot straight at the planet. You see the gun fire. You see the billowing cloud of smoke and the faintly disappearing tracer fire. You do not see the impact. You don't see the hit get absorbed by the void shields surrounding Hashut and the Titan he inhabits. But what you don't see as well is those void shields shake. Maze Dominum, for a second, the human part of him, opens his eyes, takes a deep breath, and in that instant, that moment of lost concentration, the time stop dissipates and fades. Gunfire echoes across the entirety of the Forge Rings as the time freeze comes to an end, and Josiah unfreezes as well. What do you want to do, team? Well, that's actually a good place to end the session, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, Liam.
Hey, Liam.
Hey, Liam.
Hey, Liam.
So, At the end, you have broken the time stop. Next up... Oh no, let me end the session on this. The last little thing in my notes. As the time stop breaks, you gather round as they... Do you remember at the start of the session, I described those lights that were blinking out of the planet towards you?
Yep.
Yep.
They've gotten closer. And above you, shadows fall across you. As looking up, descending upon the forgerings of Ergerzag, come enormous, gravity-defying abominations of science. Not anything particularly special as the warp goes, but these are landing craft of the Mechanicum, or Astartes pattern specifically. This is the counter-assault. Massive, hive tower-sized ships begin landing and forming an active defense. Emblazoned on the side of these capital craft is the enormous brass-horned bull of Hashut. Drawbridges, gates, doors and ports the size of buildings open, slamming into the ground, and where they do, dust hits the air and forms a smokescreen. Legions of Hashut's Votan march out. But following them, the Astartes landing craft begin to drop as well. Charybdis assault claws slam into the side of the forgerings. Dark Mechanicum come riding in on carriages pulled by Helldrakes. And a voice gargles across the Vox. As you see above you, one of these landing craft of the Astartes pattern is directly above you. Let us end this. Let this be done. You desire blood. We also crave it. Did you not think? Did you forsake us for fools? Did you not think we would learn? I did not survive the great heresy by not learning from my mistakes, salvation. So, know this. Time stopped for you, but it did not for us. Know that we are here. We have your match made. Ready to kill. This is your one chance for amicable release. I do not offer surrender. I know you will not take it, and that gladdens me. But I do offer honourable combat in the manner of Nucerian tradition. And the Vox cackles to life. A weirdly handsome face, sort of dark-haired, square jaw, kind of like Henry Cavill on steroids, would be the way I'd describe him. You see someone you've only seen in the Vox screens. The Butcher Lord. The leader of the World Eaters here on Ergerzag, clad in his Indomitus pattern Terminator armor. One of you versus one of me. I claim the champion's right. If I win, you leave. Or you become enslaved to the new god who claims us all. If you win, I hereby swear by the name of Carnif that the World Eaters will abandon this field of war and seek greener pastures for slaughter. This is the best offer you shall receive. Name your champion.
Oh, Aegis was always looking for a fight that he didn't have to run into.
Hey, listen, shall we try and bargain a little bit just to give us some time to Just a rest before we send in our champion.
You're not getting a rest. I'm being blunt with you here. That ain't happening. Not with the timings on rests. He is,
not willing to wait
he
an
is
hour
above you, ready to
champ-
jump down and fuck you up.
He's not willing to wait an hour for an honourable challenge?
No. No, he's not. You go.
Damn.
No, he has no reason to
Fair
wait.
play. Fair play. I can't argue if he just says no.
I respect what you're trying to do, but he's here. You've had plenty of time. He's tired. He's been in the void for, a day or so. He wants to fuck someone up.
I mean,
You can refuse.
obviously I
Shoot
want to
him
fight
out of
him,
the sky.
but I'm wondering if we should just like not
You-
cooperate with these fucking
We don't
people.
have to entertain an honor duel. Just
You absolutely do not have to. At the end of the day, it's you don't have to. You can fight. He can tell him to fuck off,
he's
and you'll
gonna-
fight. You'll fight it honorably, or you'll fight it as you do.
He's gonna have chapter master stats.
He's beefy. He is beefy. I forewarn you. He hopefully will be a challenge. But I said the same about Skull Taker, so who knows at this point, honestly.
Well, you're near enough one-shot the bastard.
I tried my best.
Aegis's priorities have shifted. Like before we knew it was on Blackthrone, he would have been like, "Oh yeah, I'm down to die in a 1v1." But like now, his goal is to try to make it to the end.
Fair.
So whatever seems like the best tactical decision here. Like who cares about a 1v1? But if we feel like it's our best decision, then of course I'll fight him. But
Would
Turn
you
the
like
big gun.
us to refuse? Go ahead.
turn the big gun on the ship, like by sheer intimidation.
Yes. Just try and fucking rage bait them into leaving or attacking. Either one.
We have an extra shell, right?
You
Right.
have an extra shell.
In their mind, yes.
Oh, that's true. You don't. You have fired both the shells, but they don't know that.
Exactly. In their mind.
I mean, what's
Right.
the only thing preventing us from making more? We're just out of propellant.
Time.
It takes time. Yeah, I'm gonna say it takes too long to try and.
I'll fight him. You guys prepare another shell. The
I'm
old
just gonna
switcheroo.
go over the Vox. Just gonna just over the Vox.
Prepare the third shell. Aim at these coordinates. Fire at the ship.
Do you say that over the Vox and they can hear it?
It's not like we're going to go for the challenge.
It's.
Okay.
I think it's a genuine attempt to bluff them into hesitating.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
There's no
I'll
need
take
to
the
bluff.
challenge.
You reject the challenge. The Butcher Lord hears you say that. A shame. I would have hoped you would have chosen to die like men, not cower in the mud. Know that when I come for you, I will not bring your death swiftly. I will give you to the... I was about to say retarded. I will give you to the Emperor's child to play with. Your deaths will please the Blood God, and I will make an example of you, so that in this life or the next, you will fear the Eaters of Worlds. And he cuts the Vox, and the landing craft pulls away from your effective range, which is where we then come to that map I showed you guys from before, the combat map. What's it called? The hollow ring. So what you can't see on this map is all of my tokens. Obviously the colours give some things away, but with that, pushing...
And the names as well.
Kind of, though those are just locations on the Forge Ring, not all of them are specific to a place.
New letter unlocked.
Say again?
New letter unlocked.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were going to do that. I literally saw that mistake and I was like, Jacob's going to pick up on that. You're getting predictable, dude. It's boring. With that, You have a war to win. The race is now on. Get to the orbital drop point. Deploy against Hashut. Take him out before the god inhabits the body of the Warlord Battle Titan. But before you do that, your allies are scattered. The enemy are abound. And the Butcher Lord is coming for you. Till then, we have been Tattletales RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. Bye for now.
Finally, it has come. That which we feared most. You told me a long time ago, old friend, one must always leave one's mark upon a plan. Without a signature, a plan is meaningless. One must devote oneself to it. Utterly. With total conviction. I have lain my hand upon this plan, this terminus decree, this fail-safe. I pray it will never return. For when it returns, the galaxy will never be the same again.